Can't hear it.
No sound.
God
No sound.
damn it! Well, that's not very fucking funny then, is it?
That's hilarious.
I mean,
It's hilarious. What are you talking about?
I was waiting for
Things
words
like
to
this.
appear, like an old silent movie.
yeah, I thought it was just
Go
so
ahead.
black and white that we were gonna get like commentary in the.
Never
I mean,
mind.
it's
You know
still
what? Never
No,
mind.
play it. Play
Fuck
it.
it.
I want to see
Fuck
it.
it.
I wanna
It's
see
over.
it.
The show is over.
Look at it, baby.
Alright.
Play it.
You're hilarious.
Do it live.
Damn it.
We'll do it live.
Fuck, I'm doing
No, well, I can try. All right, hang on. I'm sorry. That was supposed to be funny. That was not fucking funny. That was
That's
Still
hilarious.
funny.
Actually,
it kind
of
was.
Just not in the
It's
way
not
you
gonna be.
intended.
There's no way it's going to be as funny now. It's just
Funny in a
it's an
different way.
impossibility. If it's lost its funniness.
It was like a lost
Fair
tape,
audio.
you know. No
Yes,
sound.
audio
you
is
just hear
on. So fucking audio is on. Audio is on. Click the motherfucker. Share. Okay, here we go.
Wrong screen.
Let me know.
Okay.
There may be audio, there may be not. I guess we'll see. He's found me.
There it is.
Yes.
How much time I have left? He's coming. He's coming for all of you.
Emma wants to be a friend.
Use a hug. So that was that. Like I
So
said,
funny.
it would have
I love your
been
elbow.
a much better impact. And,
I want to be your
I
friend.
kind of like the
I'm mostly
silent
just
one.
disappointed with my life right now. So that and
Right.
that's fine. That's fine. Fuck me.
He tried, folks.
Greetings and welcome once again to Roman of the Empire. Nothing but professionalism from this show. Tonight, we are going to be talking about the undead, the creepers of the night, those who freshly risen from the grave, zombies. And there's a bit of a debate on what constitutes a zombie, but that's okay. They're not mummies, though. I think that's the one thing we can all agree upon.
Yeah.
So, but before we dive into this topic, we will go around the horn here and do our intros. He is my partner on this channel. He's my wingman. He once stopped me from carpet bombing 17th century Haiti because we needed zombies for this week's show. He is Shield Wall of Dragons. Welcome back, my friend. How are you?
Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Yeah, zombies. Cool. All kinds of zombie movies out there. If you want to see real zombies, you go to Philadelphia.
Yeah, there you go.
Or
But,
downtown San Diego.
Yeah. But yeah, zombies are a lot of fun. Lots of good movies with them. A lot of really good ones have come out of Asia recently.
Mm-hmm.
So they've really,
You're welcome.
really hit hard on that. And I think kind of the ideas of zombies is universal. Like everybody can kind of get on board with there being creepy and scary and stuff.
Right.
But on the other hand, for some zombies, it's like, dude, just wear like a leather collar or something. You'll be fine.
Right.
You know?
Just
But,
walk slowly away from them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just stroll away from them. But anyway, I think it's going to be fun show. I'm really enjoying this format where, we're talking about the movies we like and stuff. So it's a lot of fun.
Cool. I mean,
Thanks for
October is a
having me on.
great month for this. You don't get a lot of other months that have themes. And I will state this very, very clearly right now. No, we are not doing Christmas themes throughout the month of December. That would drive me insane, and I hate those fucking elves. He is the scourge of Gotham, the nemesis of the Dark Knight. He is Joker Voice. Welcome back, my friend. How are you? How is Solomon Grundy, and have you seen him lately?
Solomon is out right now. He's at a night on the town. Zombies, I would define as my customers between 2 and 5 a.m. That's what I would describe as zombies. Frankly, amongst the debate of what a zombie is, I, as a genre, do not like zombie films because they're not zombies. But that's just me.
I don't even know how to talk to you anymore. So She will tell you if this is the way. Books, games, or movies. She is armored up and ready to fight. She is Hunting Mando. Welcome back, Mando. Happy to have you with us this week. You are not taken hostage by small soccer players. It's good to have you with us.
Yes.
Or lions.
We had our final soccer game and we failed miserably because the girls forgot which side of the field they were supposed to kick the ball in. But we had fun anyway.
Wow.
So how did you discipline them?
I don't know where to go with that. I can't help it.
I had them run laps around the field. But it was for fun because if it was for punishment, they wouldn't have done it.
Maybe you
so
can,
what I had to do.
Maybe you can tie different colored like banners or something on each one so they can tell the difference.
You know, when you're dealing with 5-year-olds, though,
Okay, you make one with ice cream cone on it. That's for when they win, and the other one is a leather belt.
Or conversely, what you could do is dig a trench about 7 feet deep, and if they fall in the trench, they've gone the wrong way and they're out of the game and out of your life.
Out of life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like me and the other coach, because our team was able to get 2 coaches. The other coach is one of those, oh, it's okay. You're doing such a great job. I love you so much. And I'm over there on the sidelines going, run the ball.
Get better.
Run the ball. I'm like screaming at these kids. They're like,
I can't live like this. Musician, pop culture aficionado, YouTube prostitute, man of the people. He is Sammy the Repeat. Welcome back, Sammy. Always good to have you with us. 1, you're awake. That's a nice thing. And 2, I have to say, your new hairstyle is lovely.
Thank you. I grew it myself.
I noticed.
Just hanging out. Yeah, I got some decent picks for tonight. I didn't really enjoy zombie films until like a couple years ago. I used to find them, they just used to gross me out. But I love zombies.
There are
some that I absolutely love now, but there was a lot because I didn't, you told yourself you didn't like the genre. I hadn't seen certain films where they're like, oh, you got to watch this. And I was like, oh, never mind. I'm in, so.
Right on. He is the mean master of the interwebs, using his power for good instead of evil. He is Jacob Ironside. Welcome back, Jacob. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good.
Oh,
I'm not a big fan of zombie movies. There's a few I like, but yeah, looking forward to talking about it.
How do the raccoons feel about the zombie films? That's what I really want to know.
Oh, they're part zombie, so.
Yeah, I knew it. He moves with mystery, they say. He comes and goes as he will. He is our favorite wizard of the interwebs. He is Blair de Blair. Welcome back. Coming in at short notice, and I appreciate that. Welcome once again, Blair, to the show. How are you, my brother?
Doing well. So, question. If mummies are not zombies, is Frankenstein a zombie?
No. Flesh golem.
Wow.
Right. Yeah, he's a flesh golem. Yep.
All right. There we go.
And that's it, folks. That's the show for tonight.
It's funny you bring him up. I have something about exactly that later. I was going to bring up that.
Nice. He is the drunk poet whose mystical music has only killed one person we know of, allegedly. He is Dempsey the Zombie Poet. Welcome back. How are you, my friend?
Oh, I am doing lovely. This is a great day. This is a great topic and a great panel. I can't wait to really get into this and hash out some things because I have some questions.
We all have questions.
Yes.
Sometimes about our own sexuality, but we go with it when we look at Joker.
Okay.
He is the red-headed giant in the land of the rising sun. He is James Harris, the Ginger Ninja. Welcome back, my friend. It's so good to have you with us once again. How are you?
Thank you. Doing pretty good here. Just excited about the topic for today. Thank you for having me on again. And yes, zombie. I think I'm in the same boat with a bunch of people here. Or it's not my favorite genre, but I've watched a bunch of them, and there are some of them that I really like watch over and over and over. But for some reason, I feel sorry for the people when they get bitten by the zombies, and it's hard to watch them go into that state.
Slowly
I just
die.
feel- yeah. I always feel sorry for them.
Well, it
Well,
depends.
you know what
Dismembered
you
by
gotta do.
zombies.
Right.
It depends on the movie. Like some of them,
Yeah.
it's almost instantaneous, and others,
Yeah.
it's like a week
Oh,
of
the slow
languishing, and yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I was watching Dawn of the Dead yesterday, and it seemed like the people would change into zombies depending on how fragile they were. Like one guy was suffering from starvation, and almost instantly he turned in one. Whereas the more healthier people, it took them like days. It seemed.
Well, yeah, that makes sense
Yeah.
if the zombie bite is equated to some type of viral
Right.
infection or
Disease.
Right.
disease.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
zombie, by the way, is the
Yeah.
viral bite zombie.
Not a zombie.
Interesting.
Does Rob Zombie count? The Rob Zombie count as one?
Rob Zombie almost counts as one now.
Right. I mean, he named his
But-
first band after a
James-
great zombie movie, White Zombie.
But- But
I have
the
I have
best
a
part-
caveat to that, Joker.
the
Go-
hold on,
go
the
ahead.
best part about having Ginger Ninja here, we get artwork today, folks. Artwork
Yes, we do.
in
We get
real
our-
time.
Nice.
I am very excited
talking
about.
about.
And here, I can actually, while we're on the topic, let me.
I have a caveat to the
What's the caveat?
Joker. Joker zombies to Joker are ones that are reanimated by somebody. The viral
By
zombies
magic.
are reanimated by people. But it's the
That's not
scientific
that's not magic.
zombie.
No, that's still wrong.
Is that a voodoo
I don't
zombie?
believe in that. I
But
believe in zombies.
life is a miracle, which miracles are close to magic.
Oh Lord. Anyway, well, we have James on with us tonight, and this is now one of my
Nice.
prized possessions. The artwork from
It's
the
a-
Fifth Element.
It's your
that,
favorite film.
Blair gifted me, and I'm very grateful for this. It's
That
I
turned
told
out to be
James
really
I got
cool.
the middle daughter. You're getting a nice shot of my armpit now. Thank God I shaved it.
Mm.
The
Wasn't your
middle
balls.
daughter of the Empire comes out to visit. She is in the art
Yes,
business,
Jacob.
so I'm going to have her. Oh, stop that! Stop it right now!
I love
So
it.
anyway, let's start with James. I'm going to throw you in the mix
Oh,
first.
geez.
That way you can get to work doing your business.
Oh,
Or do you want me to hold on?
no, go ahead. Go ahead. I think there's
So-
going to be a lot of controversy over which one I pick. So,
All right, well, hit me, big man. Hit me, big man. Hit me.
I like the
Stop
sound of
that
it.
shield wall.
I don't really have any pictures or anything ready for this. I apologize. I'm just
No. Throw me the film.
All right, here we go. It's one that you can watch with the family. So,
Uh-oh.
Corpse Bride, Tim Burton.
Corpse Bride.
Oh,
Debating.
Yeah.
I was debating.
Good call. I didn't
like
hear it.
that
Yeah, I
movie.
thought you were
We're
gonna say
starting
something like-
off in a territory I'm mildly uncomfortable with. It's children's movies.
There we go. So,
I love
Joker
Corpse
voice.
Bride.
Well, what the fuck? Hang on, folks. My
There we go.
Yeah.
StreamYard's fighting me a little bit. Here we go.
I mean,
I've only seen
I'm a
this movie,
huge.
I think, once. So go ahead and do
He's great.
your spell, James.
Well, I mean, just the characters themselves. I love that kind of style. If you look at like behind the scenes of the artwork, the character designs, you can see a lot of them are actually shaped like their professions, like the fish. Like there was a guy who's like I can't remember all the ones that they're actually like shaped like the professions that they do, like a baker or a fish or like a fish guy who sells fish or whatever. Again, all of the
Fishmonger, yeah.
yeah, there we go, fishmonger. That's the one. Just I don't know, just this kind of what is it called when you use with the puppets? It's
Claymation.
Marionettes.
claymation. Yeah, the
Yeah, it's like stop motion.
Stop motion.
or
yeah,
whatever.
stop motion stuff. I mean, I just have complete respect for all of that kind of the work that goes into it. The musical scores, I love them. If I had to pick one between Corpse Bride and The Nightmare Before Christmas, I'd probably go with Nightmare Before Christmas. But there's something about I like the character designs in this one so much more though. But yeah, the story itself
Well,
is
they
just
are more polished than
yes,
Nightmare Before
yes,
Christmas. I'm a big fan of
yes.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I actually love that movie a great deal. But yes,
Yeah.
the aesthetics of this are much
Yeah.
cleaner, and
Yes,
they do
definitely.
look really good. I agree.
Yeah. I mean,
Honestly, this story makes more sense too.
It does, yeah. It's actually got like a proper story to it, and and you actually there are moments of this which are very like quite emotional whenever he's playing the piano. That one piano scene where I love that. My daughter, I've asked her for her piano concert next year to give a shot at that song because I think it's just it's a wonderful melody. Like the whole it's just very you feel actually pity for the corpse bride and the circumstances in which she became, which she was killed, and then there's that reveal that comes at the end, and I don't know, this movie is just it's beautiful and the story's really great, and I love the music. I mean, you guys probably talk a lot about it a lot better than I can. I'm better with the art than I am with words.
Right.
But look at this. Look,
like
I mean,
the
just
use
look at
of
that
shadows on
right.
real
Yes.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
great.
when we were looking at the sets there,
Yeah.
it'll rotate back through. Sorry, we're looking at
Yeah.
all the 9 million pictures there. It's amazing. Here's one of the delightful things about this though. This stop motion type of film is
Yeah.
real. Everything
Yes.
in this is
Yep.
real.
Yep.
And they can do this with CGI now, of course,
Mhm.
but it's never going to have that same
Yeah.
tangible aspect that
Right.
that a practical effect has. It simply
Well,
can't.
here's it's
Weightless.
not it's not like zombie related, but I'm doing these sketch cards for Star Wars right now, right? And I have to get really I get really detailed with my work. So and I work from still frames. And you go with the OG stuff it's all like, practical effects. And you could zoom in and get some really great details of texture and
Right.
everything. Whereas you go to everything that's done digitally, especially like the prequels, and it's you go to zoom in and it just looks it's all blurred and
Yep.
it's made to look
Pixelated.
like something's happening, but it's not really there. If you know what I mean?
Right.
Mhm.
And it's just not as fun to illustrate. So I appreciate the fact that there's a lot of all. I'm assuming the majority of this, almost all of this, is done. It's physical media. So I appreciate that the work and effort that goes into that. Yeah, I just love the character designs too. Tim Burton's just so quirky.
Now you're making me
Right.
want to watch this again, though. I don't know if I
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
Well, my family's still pissed at me about the Exorcist 3 event.
Oh, geez.
They're very
that'd be
mad.
awesome.
They're very mad. They
Right.
the only my wife would watch Where with me Dempsey. So
Right.
at least I got to see it. I enjoyed that movie very much. But
Good.
yeah, my
Good.
son's like, you suck. You're off. You're not allowed to pick movies for the rest of the month. So but there's not much month left, and I'm trying to stick with a largely Halloween theme through the month here at the Home of
Right.
Vampire.
There's something I forgot to bring up about this movie that was really cool. Is that the land of the living is dark and bland, but the land of the dead is colorful and vibrant and exciting. And that's one thing that
Almost
I thought
like
was really funny about
Beetlejuice.
this movie. Yes,
Right.
the same kind of thing. Yeah.
Right.
Now Tim Burton, he I don't like all of his work, and please don't throw fruit
Oh yeah,
at
no,
me.
no, I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
like a lot of his work.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, just I like I said, I just got oversaturated with Beetlejuice because I was working at the theater at the time, so I saw it like 9 million times.
Right.
But Nightmare Before Christmas, I love that movie a
Yeah.
lot. That's probably my favorite. One of my favorite. I qualify it as a Christmas movie. I know it can cross over genre, but I
Yep.
still
Yep.
look
It's
at
one
it
of those movies, like Gremlins.
And so this is very much the same vein, and I think I'm going to have to revisit this now. And so,
Right.
so
Yeah.
thank you for that.
No
Hey,
problem.
Pops,
Pay attention
what's
to
up?
the character designs when you watch it too, just like the shapes and everything. I love that. I love that kind of thought that goes
No,
into
and
those
Right.
kind of aspects.
the lighting changes, the
Mhm.
shadows, everything is so carefully done. The light coming through the window here. I mean, all
Yeah.
of this is manufactured
Yep.
for in a studio, but they do just an amazing job with it.
Oh, agreed.
Love this movie. Yeah.
Like everybody has their own individual design. It's not just a cookie cutter for everyone.
Yes.
Everybody's got their own personality, their own shape. Like it's great.
Exactly.
Hard to do with something when you have to handcraft every single piece.
Something
Oh
bad
man,
happened.
the handcrafting itself.
Did we just get
I watched the
banned?
videos of that. Whew. What's that?
I'm just something. I don't know. Something strange happened in the numbers. It's really weird.
So
Anyway.
I guess this would be Zombie Through Magic then, or
yeah.
Isn't this based on an old Jewish folklore?
Ooh, I did not know
I
that.
do not know that.
Yes, I think it's called The Ring. And it's
not the Japanese one.
That would make sense.
No, not the Japanese. No, it's about a young Jewish boy who was getting ready for his wedding, and he put the ring on a tree branch and
oh really?
And recited those things, but it happened to be, like a corpse's finger, and it was obviously different. The rabbi had to separate it. It was like it definitely got burdened. But I would look into this. I'm pretty sure this is an old Jewish legend.
Interesting.
That's awesome. Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at that.
That's how they did the butterfly.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I was wondering how they did that too. That's what they did.
Yeah, that's what.
That's so cool.
I haven't seen that picture. Yeah.
Nice.
So this was a nice one. You thought you were stepping in a mire here, but actually this was a great choice.
It was good to see that I had some support here. I was worried about that one. There we go.
And
Imagine that Johnny Depp and
I'm a big fan.
Carter.
I love Helen Bonham Carter. She's one of my
amazing.
favorites.
Yeah.
Just overall, I was remiss here, and I have to apologize to the chat. I fucked up. I did not say hello to the chat before we started the show.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I know I'm a failure as a man, as a host, as pretty much in most aspects of my life. So let's go out here and say hi to everybody who is hanging out with us tonight. Our good friend Pops.
What's up?
Welcome. I love Pops. Everybody loves Pops.
That's right.
He's one of the heroes of our network of people. Frank Yately, welcome once again to hang out with us. Good to see you out there, my friend. Sacre Bleu, the deadly poke of Zora. Nice. Welcome. Good to have you with us.
That's a good
let's see, Ducka, Frank. And then is that it for Jan chat?
Courtney.
Oh, Courtney's here. Hello, Courtney.
Hi, Courtney.
Nice to see you. Always good to see Courtney hanging around out there. You are a gem. All right, so that was James on the Corpse Bride. Again, good choice. I'm glad you picked that because, like I said, I need to rewatch it. I should rewatch it. I probably own it, frankly, in the vast library of the Empire. So, and we'll just go down the line here. Dempsey.
All right. So no, I'm right here. Well, there's a couple different ones here. Probably my favorite.
What's your top pick, my friend? What is
my
your
top pick? Aren't technically zombies. 28 days later.
I know what this one is.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
On this topic, before we dive balls deep in here, so to speak, 28 weeks later, and now there is a movie that they're filming for next year. 28 years later. So this is going to be interesting mix, and they are getting Cillian Murphy back for that.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice. Good.
I think it's just fascinating.
I like him as an actor. I think he was
that
great
are
in
on
this movie.
synthetic myth.
Right. I swear the Walking Dead stuff ripped off the beginning of this. Like full on. It came out the year after this did, and all this, it just happens to have the same opening where they're in a hospital, and like it's pretty obvious that they did.
It is an effective way to open a movie without having to show the breakdown that happened, right?
Right.
So he wakes up, he was in a coma or whatever, and then so you as the audience get to see everything as he's seeing it.
Yes.
And you're like, wow, what's going on? What's amazing about this movie is they actually were able to shut down large portions of London to film this. And that part was pretty cool.
Yes.
Look
And the
at
really
the cast
fast
here, though.
There's also
this is top tier.
And the really fast
There's
zombies.
a technique. There's a technique
Dude,
with
this-
filming that they used to make it look like empty streets. It blurs the people that are moving around, so it's all you see are just the streets. There's no people. It's
Oh,
really
so there's
cool.
really
Like-
people there.
Yeah, not all of the shots, but some of the shots.
Right. Okay.
Crazy.
And Courtney
This
is
movie's
correct.
definitely a
See,
product of its time, though.
Yeah,
Like when
certainly.
you see like the filters over the
Yeah.
camera and everything,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like some of the handy
I
cam
don't
shots.
have a
It's-
problem
Right.
with that though. This is back
No,
when they
no,
made good movies.
it's fun, but I'm just saying it's definitely of that time. But man, I just watched it again the other day. It still holds up pretty well.
See,
Oh,
It's
agreed.
a lot of
The
fun.
original like zombie movies, like the 1968 one, where they were slow. You're just like, just give me a gun, I'll kill them all. You know,
Right.
put
Or
me
a
in,
sword
whatever.
even.
But
Right.
this is the first movie I saw where I thought zombies were actually scary.
Right.
Mhm.
Because they
Threatening.
ran so fast and they were just so enraged.
Yep.
Whereas the
And
other
again,
zombies were just
not-
kind of walking around slowly with their arms out, you know.
Right.
And what
Not
makes them
technically
scary
zombies.
is their horde. Exactly.
Right.
It's the horde. Is their horde thing?
but
like
it works the same.
pile up
the idea
against the
is very much
building
same.
and stuff.
I honestly
Yeah.
think that these zombies spread easier than most zombies too. Because
Yeah.
it's easier for them
Oh,
to
yeah.
transfer it over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
one
yeah,
part where
Frank,
like a
it's
drop
true.
comes down from like a crow's beak and hits some dude in the eye, and he
Yeah,
starts.
and that's
Yeah,
it
because it
for him.
was
Yeah.
eating the eye, eating an eyeball out
See
of
that
somebody.
shot
Oh,
right there.
hmm
Go back one,
Oh, this
Roman.
here?
Yeah, that shot right there. That there are actually people there, but the way they filmed it, it blurs them, and it's just
Wow.
streets you see.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they filmed it like on a
Did not
Sunday
know
too,
that.
when there was less people.
Right. Oh, that's
And you've got Christopher Eccleston here, who I am a big fan of.
That's
He was
interesting.
yes.
brought back Doctor Who, and Doctor Who was good in the modern era.
In 08, is that
Yes.
or 07? 07, 08? Is that when the
Number 9.
09 is when it first came back. It had Billy, what's her name? Was this?
Oh, 05.
That was 05.
05.
2005
Yeah,
is when
yeah.
Doctor Who
05.
returned from the grave. 2005.
Who was the doctor in that one?
That was Christopher Eccleston.
Okay,
Eccleston.
that's what I
That
thought.
guy right here.
Yeah, number 9.
That gentleman was the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What
Billy
a shame.
Piper, that's
yeah,
her name.
Yeah, number 9, the ninth doctor.
But yeah, the
Gross.
scenario
This
that they
was-
set up for themselves in this movie is perfect. Like, just the way everything goes down, I could totally see an actual person acting in the way that these characters act.
Yes. The
Which
military
is-
guys, I thought, were the one of the scarier aspects of the movie
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because
Well,
they
like
set
in
up
a lot
their
of
own little
zombie
thing
movies.
going on there, and it was creepy.
hmm
You didn't know how it was going to go.
Yeah, and you could really kind of see things devolving into that
Yep.
pretty quickly.
Yeah, because they were falling apart as a
Right,
unit.
right.
Because they're,
Uh-huh.
you're not, no, the military doesn't really exist for all effects and purposes at that point. You're just kind of loosely adhering to traditions and what's expected, but loosely.
Right.
I like
Yeah,
that.
he's
It
right.
looks like if you look at Cillian Murphy, it looks like the zombies have never stopped chasing him.
And this is Brendan,
Gleason.
forgetting it,
yeah, Brian.
Oh,
Gleason.
boy from Braveheart.
Yeah.
the big
Yeah.
guy.
He's
Yeah,
also
yeah,
in the
yeah.
Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And In Bruges, one of my favorite movies.
He just passed, did he not?
Wasn't he
No,
also in,
he's still,
was he in
No,
Troy?
he's
still alive.
I think he's
Yeah,
still alive.
Yeah, the Haggard guy.
he was in
passed.
Troy as well.
Yeah.
He was in Troy
Hagrid's
as well.
dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the
Haggard's
king
the
of Sparta.
Awesome.
The
Yeah, and look at these shots, man. That's just
Yep.
beautiful.
that's the mock loop in up in Scotland. If you
I've
ever
been there.
Yeah, if you ever type in mock loop, you'll see it's where people set up because the military will fly through there with the jets.
Yeah.
And it's where they do a lot of low level training. They'll use helicopters, whatever. But the other thing that's interesting about these, we know they're not zombies, as Frank pointed out. They're
Right.
They get a rabies virus, basically.
Right.
Is that
The
they will
rage.
starve to death.
Yes.
Yes.
Is they will starve to death if you blow their heart out with like a pistol. They're dead. You don't got to shoot them in the head. You can blow
Right.
their legs off, and then that'd be it. They'll bleed out.
Right.
So it's easier to kill them than a regular, like, headshot zombie, but they're just so
They're
fast.
fast as fuck, though.
Right.
Just imagine you as hype. Yeah, here, this is them starving to death. So if you're hyped up on like mass amounts of like 4 times adrenaline, and you never get tired, you know what I mean? And it doesn't matter if you break your feet or whatever running, and you don't get cold really.
What was
Because
that?
they don't like really freeze to death.
Dude in Florida, I think, that was hopped up on some synthetic.
Oh yeah, I
something
remember.
or another.
Yep.
It was
Bath
eating
salt,
on,
yeah.
eating on a homeless dude.
He went zombie.
Well, that's the thing is these zombies really they're rage zombies, so they just want to kill you.
Oh, wait, is this this is a Copa raid?
Yep.
Copa,
Nice.
yes.
Hey, nice.
Hello. Jana, Ruby, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hello.
Nosferatu the vampire, my good friend. Thank you. I appreciate that, Nos. I
Yes.
do it for you. I do it for you, my friend.
You
Sentient
could be
Dildo,
praised, Nos.
welcome and nice to see you. Baguettes. I'll take it.
What's up? But yeah, so this isn't really a zombie movie, but it's real close. Like real close.
Yes.
And one of my favorites of the genre, just all around. Like this movie, they're threatening. It has a great atmosphere, good characters, good acting, good sound. Like this movie is one of those whole package horror movies that, are few and far between.
No, 100%.
I think it kind of reinvigorated the zombie movie genre when it came out. And it brought like a new kind of, I don't want to say trope, but new kind of like idea to it.
Right.
It gave him legs. Gave him
Right.
fast legs.
Right.
Copa, Copa,
The
my brother, welcome. Thank you
The
for the
second
raid.
one wasn't as good.
Right.
No,
For a lot
Jeremy
of
Renner
reasons.
was in it. It still wasn't bad though. I'm not gonna lie. I still
It had
enjoyed
a lot of problems.
Yeah,
Plot.
I would knock a full point off between this movie and the second one.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah.
The second movie is 3 points less for a lot of reasons. For one, that you could actually see Nerve Agent.
Right.
In the air, you can't. That's not real.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
But there's a bunch of reasons. Like I won't go into it here, but maybe one day on another stream we can talk about that movie. But it had a lot of problems.
Right. But do the trilogy when the new movie comes out. How about that?
That's a great idea. So yeah, we'll save it for next year, provided everything survives, the election cycle and everything. We can do the 28-day trilogy.
Yeah, exactly.
Provided we're not all zombies ourselves.
Exactly. We might do it 28 days later in like a month.
Awkward.
Right.
So I do want to say thanks to my brother Copa for the Copa
What's up,
raid
Copa?
and bringing the peeps over. Thank you, my friend. I hope your video was worked out well. It's sunglasses and movies. Which are your favorite? And go take a look at Copa's channel if you have not done so. But I imagine most of you have, because Copa is fantastic. So thank you, my brother.
And he's a great guy.
Random Italian.
He is, and he's a Dago. So you got to appreciate
right.
it.
That's right.
Triple threat, baby.
He's the meatball to your spaghetti, man.
Melvin.
What I need some help here. What is the Lucio Fulci? What zombies are we talking about? Who are these?
Lucio
What
Fulci.
zombies are these?
Lucio
I don't know
Fulci.
these zombies. Should I know
No,
these
let me
zombies?
look it up.
I feel like I'm missing part of my life now.
Those are like the slow zombies, I think. Like standard, you got to shoot them in the head, kill them. Like you got their arms and legs off, they'll just keep moving around and stuff.
All right, I need more because I want to know what that is.
Look at this guy. That guy was on fire, but because he's so
flaming zombie.
yeah, but he's so
look at the quality of the effect
on
there, though.
adrenaline.
That's fantastic. That's not like he's covered all up and shit. That dude is
part
like
scared the crap
right
out
there.
of me. Because I think this came out in what, 2002?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was probably in 8th grade.
Oh, my man Melvin is here. Melvin Deeply from across the pond. We're looking at your homeland there, buddy. I'm dying.
Hey, I put
also,
IMDb in the chat.
We can't forget about the music to it, how it like builds up, and it starts out super slow and builds up. Also, I will say this about the second movie: it has one of the best intros. The first like 10 minutes of that movie is so good, where it's got the music and then the dude is running away from the house and he wants to go back for his wife, but there ain't no way. And those guys are just dude, you're just like, oh man, trying to get in that boat and that little boat and get away. And then
Kids ruin everything.
But
Who started all this? Greenies releasing a monkey.
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Once again, yes. The eco-terrorists let this thing loose on the planet.
Yep.
This was entirely their fault.
Exactly.
So
this
that
was
was
like the 12 Monkeys connection.
That was a great choice, Dempsey. Thank you for. Oh, here we are. All right. Here we go. So, Zombie Flesh Eaters, the greatest zombie film. I am not familiar with Zombie Flesh Eaters. Panel.
I think I know that.
I've never heard of it.
He basically, you know how like the continuity to Night of the Living Dead is kind of like screwed up.
It's 1979.
Oh, it's loose as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, well, so he started making ones called Zombie, which I guess I can't remember if it's to Night of the Living Dead or Dawn of the Dead sequels to that, and like they have their own continuity because the one guy had rights. It's the same thing that like Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah,
He did City of the Living Dead.
Still kind of loosely based on there.
Right.
Yeah, it's
You know what a terrible movie is though? Land of the Dead, which we won't review tonight, even if someone brings it up.
Is that the Dennis Hopper one?
Yes, that was so fucking.
There's only one
bad.
good thing in that movie. Dennis Hopper looks at one guy and goes, "Zombies, they creep me out."
Is that the one where they had the they had like the motorhome with the slits in it so they could chainsaw them from the side?
No. That was the new
Dawn of the
Dawn of the
Dead.
Dead. You're thinking the
Yeah,
new
that was the new
Oh,
Dawn of the
okay.
Dead.
Yeah.
That part
That's
was
a
sweet.
great
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Nos agrees. It is. It's fucking terrible. That was a George Romero film too, and that was a steaming pile of zombie shit. It was really bad.
Steven.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Steven?
Ransom.
It's good to see you, man.
Hey, my
Yeah, it's
man,
great.
Steven Ransom. Welcome.
Started to become this weird
Warm
allegory about
Bodies.
like class divide and like Land of the Dead stuff.
Warm Bodies was it's kind of a chick flick.
Zombie Romeo.
My teenage. Well, my daughter was a teenager when it came out, and she enjoyed it very much. So I don't know what that says. I'm not sure the crossover. All right, now we are at our man, the wizard, Blair de Blair. What is a zombie movie you would like to discuss, my undead friend?
They came out in the aughts, low budget British zombie movies called Zombie Diaries 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Zombie Diaries. All right, I'm not familiar with this, so I have to admit that freely going in this.
No budget, no stars.
There we go. So there is a 1 and 2. You're right. So we'll pull up stills for the 1 here.
Enjoyed.
Oh, they don't even give me a fucking trailer with this one, dude.
Oh yeah, we're talking low.
There we go.
It says in Britain, there's been some type of an outbreak where people are coming back from the dead.
So they're dead, and then the virus affects.
Well, actually, they don't even give me pictures. These bastards. Let me look at the second one because they aren't giving me anything to work with.
In a lot of zombie things where you die and then you catch the virus, it makes you sick, you die,
then
come back to life.
Right.
Yeah, this is what happened to this one.
Okay.
You're following survivors. The first one is,
if 2 gives me some. Here we go. Yeah, 2 has a trailer. We know that guy, don't we? Is that one of the 7 British actors that they use in everything?
As most things do.
Come on, that was a funny joke. No one gets me. So underappreciated.
Oh, I was just laughing that they said the virus came from Asia. I was like, okay.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, even in World War Z, the outbreak is in Asia. Or like the book, not the crap movie.
All right.
The book was really good. If you've never read the book,
the book is phenomenal.
World War Z,
and that's by who's the director of Young Frankenstein? Help me, Max Brooks. It's Mel Brooks'
His son.
wrote
Mel
the book.
Brooks, Max.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks.
He also wrote the survival guide to the zombie apocalypse, which is also
Not as
a
good.
fun read.
Not as good.
Not as good as World War Z. I agree.
World War Z,
yeah, if they just would have did that documentary style.
Yes, I agree.
Everybody's dumb.
So Blair, give us some background here. What's going on?
So the first one starts out, you see these people surviving in a small country town. They're in a house that's kind of fortified. And they pick off zombies as they come by, but they try to stay low. But one of the numbers turns out to be like a criminal who escaped a mental institution. So he's been going out torturing the zombies and any person he finds. So it devolves into the dangers inside versus so much the outside. And you see the whole thing implode on them and see what happens to these people.
Nice.
God.
I'm not sure that counts, except for maybe the mom.
And then the second one you see here, it's there's a military group. They find one of the survivors.
Oh, look at that.
Of the first one.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
and they're scattered. They get overran, so they're trying to get to the coast. They think they've heard a radio signal saying that there's a sanctuary somewhere. And they're running across various people who, like bandits and zombies, and
right.
It doesn't end well for them in the end. Let's say this.
It almost never does. That's the thing.
And the way I like these, they're so ultra low budget, though.
Oh,
That's
I've
pretty
seen
good
that
for low
picture a
budget.
million times.
Yeah.
This is Walking Dead picture.
Oh.
Is it?
Oh.
I think I dated her back in 1986.
My cousin, she does math.
But it's all bleak. It's all very British countryside, and
Well, ask Melvin. That's Britain.
really? You might recognize some of it.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah, it's one of those little finds you find on street.
Yeah.
I enjoy
check
movies
that out.
like this, but it's definitely going to get me banned from movie night for maybe the rest of the year. So I have to be careful with my choices here. And Nas, I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree
that's
full-heartedly.
one of my
I really do.
Mhm.
That's a good one,
favorite
too.
modern zombie movies.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to subject the panel to this, but this reminds me: has anyone ever seen Cockneys versus Zombies?
No, I don't
that
know.
sounds terrible.
It's fucking great. It's fucking great. It's such a fun movie.
Is that like
highly
Shaun of
recommend
the Dead 2 or something?
Well, it's
Even
a
more.
little bit lighthearted, but
Is it
it's like
supposed to be
gory
like-
and violent.
Like
as
soccer
fuck.
hooligans versus zombies or something?
No, I think that's soccer hooligans versus zombies. That's completely different. God love the Brits and their love of the zombie genre.
Right.
You get some just weird shit. Okay, we're back into this thing again. Okay. That was an interesting idea. See, now I
that
want
looked
to
pretty
watch
cool.
that, and I know my family is going to rebel and possibly burn the house down. So it's okay. It is what it is.
That's
Let's
nice
see.
looking.
Check out the drawing.
Let's go
Yeah,
back
look at that.
to. Oh, let me blow James up here for a sec. See what we got working. Oh,
Wow.
hello, sir.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm just making up a zombie. I was going to do like a still from a movie, but there's just so many zombies. I just decided I'll make my own.
Nice.
That's
Tina Belcher would
all
approve.
part of the experience. No, that's probably just me. I'm sorry. I'm hearing a real high pitched whine.
Oh, that just means you're turning into a zombie. So,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like,
that's your
Jesus,
zombie
this can't be
tinnitus.
good.
Yeah.
zombie.
So, Sammy, I'm going to drop down to you because are you gooching tonight or are you not gooching?
I am gooching tonight, and
You're gooching. So
I'm
let's go with the
for
Sammy.
you all
choice.
to watch that show later because I'm gonna make a big announcement on there. But
Oh,
Oh,
Nice.
sweet chocolate Jesus.
I think none of
Ooh,
you
I
will be
got a
surprised.
little-
But
Sammy,
I just came across
Yeah.
a piece
Sammy!
of zombie media.
If your announcement is your favorite movie is Brokeback Mountain, we already know.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Sorry,
I
man.
would have
Is
called
that
it
a zombie
Almost
movie?
on the Range. But they really missed the boat. There's this show called Kingdom that I've been really watching lately.
Oh,
and
yes.
Is that the Korean one?
That's
Yes.
the Korean one.
So
Yeah,
it-
that one's good.
Oh yeah.
it takes
So
place
Kingdom,
in
not
like
Kingdom of Planet of the Apes, not Kingdom of Heaven.
No. It takes place in
Kingdom
like
2019 with
takes place in like
Xu
feudal
Jinhu
Korea.
and
Yeah.
Bae Duma.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, it's set like
They do it.
400 years ago or
All
300
right. I am
years ago.
unfamiliar with
yeah,
this,
good
so
actor.
I'm excited
Yes.
to see what we're going to be talking about here, Sammy. Add to the fucking stage. Just do what you fucking. There we go.
So yeah, so it takes
So,
place in
Give
like
us
feudal
the skinny
Korea,
here, buddy.
and there's a zombie outbreak, and but there's also like some Game of Thrones-esque politics growing in, and all of a sudden there's a zombie outbreak, but it's not like they have like tanks or anything, and it's just an interesting take on zombies themselves, and the effects look great. And I just
Wow.
finished the first season last week. I can't wait to start the second one, and it's really good. And yeah, they run. They're kind of more of a berserker zombie. It's definitely a fun watch. And then when you throw on all the political intrigue and espionage and all that stuff on top of it,
Mhm.
it just makes for a very good watch.
Right. Because
Nice.
there's like
Sammy,
a war going on and stuff, and then like other stuff, they don't. The officials don't believe that there's an actual outbreak.
Yeah,
but
well,
then other people,
knowing.
they use it to their advantage. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't believe that if somebody told me that.
Yeah,
Right.
no, it's a lot of these people. It's great too when people have been vehemently denying this. It's they see something like this and it shatters their entire worldview, and like it's portrayed very, very well.
So I'm going to ask, can you watch this show without subtitles?
Yeah, they have it.
They have the
dubbed.
English.
They
Okay.
have it dubbed.
Okay.
Nice.
Some things I'm good at. Some things for a series this long, I don't think I would be. So
I
think I'll
personally
go with the dub
think
version.
it's better watched in Korean with subtitles, but if you can't do the subtitles, then the dubbing is fine.
I'm good.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll
I'm good
do
for 2
dub with
hours of subtitles. But if we're going for a series, then I'm going to have to watch the dubbed.
Right. Yeah, I do dub
Roman,
with
just
sub.
just learn Korean. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That is so not helpful to my fucking life. I went to Korea back in the early 1990s, and I ordered breakfast, and it was like sausage and eggs or something. What I ended up getting was hot dogs and eggs. It was very peculiar. I'm like, that's a fucking hot dog.
All hot dogs.
Damn it. So that's
You
it
know
was
what they
the,
say those
and
are
also
made
when,
of, right?
A Korean place that just
when it was
opened
time
up.
to pay, I had no idea how much they wanted or how much they expected of me. So I'm like, is this good? And they're like, oh yes. And I'm like,
they're
fuck.
like, he asked for a hot dog, we give him hot dog.
That's right.
I did not want a hot dog.
Oh my god, that bitch.
Copa.
You just
Yeah.
got to make sure that you stay away from the barber shops.
I don't want to read while I look at things. No, that's actually not. Sometimes, no, I didn't go to the wrong Korea. No, it was actually the right Korea. It was South Korea. We went to Busan. We went to Busan in December. It was the coldest place I've
cold.
ever been
Yeah.
in my life.
Train there?
No, we rode the boat there. The boat and the water urinals on the ship froze. It was that
Oh my
cold.
god.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
a naval
awful.
officer on a boat?
And it froze. Yeah, it was
I don't
fucking
believe you.
horrible.
That's
All right.
Yeah.
But look at
that's
the
great.
production value, costumes, the sets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
this
it's
is
phenomenal.
incredible.
Well, they
This
do a
looks
lot
like
of
Shogun,
those,
except with
they
they're
do a lot
zombies.
of those period
Kinda is,
dramas and stuff in Korea. So they probably just repurposed all of the stuff that they had.
Oh yeah,
set,
yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Right.
threw it to zombie stuff.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this looks beautiful. We remade this perfectly. Let's throw a bunch of blood on it.
Exactly.
And,
Now we have
Thank
ourselves
you,
zombie.
Copa. Thank you.
but another thing
Oh,
too,
he goes
I
in
mean,
here.
a lot of banger zombie content has been coming out of Korea for the last couple of years.
Yes.
My
Like,
brother.
what's that one? Like,
Hello,
we're all
sir.
gonna die or something?
Oh yeah, we're all dead here. Or
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that Japan or that
I
was
like
that
that
Japan or Korea?
no, that's
I think-
Korea.
That's Korea. Okay.
Train to Busan.
Train to
Yeah.
Busan.
Yeah.
Peninsula.
I haven't
This
seen
looks
that.
great. So it's 2
Yeah, it
seasons.
does.
Is what I saw.
2 seasons. I can't tell you if they've left it open for a third.
How
because I
many
haven't watched
episodes are the seasons?
I think
Sammy?
like 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not too
Oh,
much.
okay.
Then.
No,
Like,
no,
only
it-
24 episodes.
The
Yeah,
modern
you,
day
you
mini
can get it done in a weekend if you know.
Nice.
Now I might. They like Shogun, so I might be able to convince them to watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I put it on for my wife, who does not like anything like this in the slightest, and she was even intrigued. I mean, like good story is a good story. It's the same thing with like a lot of these things. It was like it's a good story with zombies in it. It's you know what I mean. It's not
Right.
there where that.
Well,
Completely.
that's like Godzilla -1.
Yes,
is a great movie that just happened to have a Godzilla in it.
Correct.
Well, this looks intriguing. Oh,
yeah, that looks great. Man, Asians do horror really well.
They do.
Yes.
And Korean barbecue is delightful. So
it truly is.
Hey, I like Korean barbecue.
I'll have some bibimbap anytime.
Yeah.
This looks really good.
It's almost as good as Olive Garden.
You shut up, Joker. You shut your dirty mouth. God damn it.
I would love to see what Korean Olive Garden looks like.
That'd be like
it looks like Panda Express. So that was a good one, Sammy. I'm gonna need a note for that one because I want to watch that. Like I said, despite my family's objections, I'm still gonna try to watch it because my family hates me, and I don't blame them. Oh, really? The poster's plastered in my building on lockdown during Korea. Oh dear.
Right.
All right. So let's go through the semi-normal rotation now that we've gotten Sammy, who's going to bail on us out later on.
Oh, relax. Like 2 minutes early.
No, I just accepted it at this point. It's fine. Excellent. So shield wall. We'll start with you, and then we will go around with the. Oh, for fuck's sake! We'll go around the rest of the. We'll go around the panel. Zax, thanks for having me on Wednesday, Zax. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. It was the election show, so we got to talk politics. Yeah. That was like the main focus. That was crazy.
Learn how crazy we are down here.
I have like a real quick honorable mention, and then I'll go into my movie. In the in the 1982 animated movie Heavy Metal.
Yes.
There's the World War II scene where the board goes up and all the dead pilot guys turn into zombies. And then the guy bails out and he's on a zombie island.
That was awesome.
It's to music.
It's also got the best
like
song in the movie.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed.
And it's a shorter scene, but I always thought that was really cool.
In the whole thing.
It is.
Yeah,
it's the best sequence.
It is.
And so there's that. And then I liked Zombieland, the first one.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fucking Zombieland.
Yes.
Zombieland, the first one was great. The second one should not have been
the second one shouldn't have never happened, but the first one was great. And my favorite part in the whole movie is where he's afraid of clowns. He's like, why'd it have to be a clown? And then he takes
What's so wrong with clown? Come on, I take this personally.
Well, he doesn't like him. I didn't say other people didn't, but he takes that big hammer that you hit the carnival ride with that makes the the thing go up and hit the mallet, and he's like, fuck this clown, and he smashes it right in the face.
Yeah, well, because he said it had to be a clown.
That's where Harley got hers.
He was trying to save the girl.
Right, it's time to nut up or shut up.
Yep,
that's right.
Yeah, it was a fun movie.
Just watched this like a week ago.
Yeah,
I like the names Tallahassee, Wichita.
Yeah, Tallahassee.
When Jesse Eisenberg was still taking good scripts.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the least intimidating males alive. I mean,
but he sold it in here, where he's got his rules, and because he is kind of like a wimpy guy, is why he survived. Yeah, that's it right there. Where he, they got the clown.
I liked all of his rules though. His rules were fun.
Yeah,
cardio. Yeah. Check
the other thing I liked about
it extended upon the Scream idea.
Is the clown had the little squeak shoes on? It was like, wah, 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 wah.
I hate those things.
I like when they did like the zombie kill of the week was some lady that tricked the zombie and got a piano dropped on him, or
they
were doing little things like that.
Yep. So it was almost like society was still kind of going on. It just had zombies running around. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Bill Murray. The Bill
Yeah.
Murray
Oh,
scene
yes.
was great.
Great cameo.
And
I always
Graceland, I think, was my other favorite scene.
think of Twinkies whenever I hear Zombieland.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Twinkies.
Yeah, there's the clown. It had like, and then it goes, and all this like black goo comes out of its mouth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which there's not a whole lot of that going on in the movie, but for him, they had to make him extra gross and
Right.
intimidating.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, sorry, I had to get through all
Yeah,
this.
because that was
That's
him
discrimination.
overcoming his fear and.
Yeah.
was-
See,
oh,
they
there
got
was
the
zombie
the
rules?
survival rules. Don't be a hero, and that one scratches out.
Cardio.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one scratches out. Don't be a hero.
yeah, becomes a hero.
Right.
Be a hero.
Be a hero. Yeah.
That's right.
You know.
I do like how his one is limber up, and then Woody Harrelson doesn't.
Is that a boy strip clubs?
Right.
That's a good rule. Whether there's
Well, that's no
apocalypse
fun.
or not.
That's just good advice right there.
Yeah, it's a good advice. I mean, doesn't mean you got to take it, but you know.
Right.
Quite honestly, this movie looked good as well. It was a comedy. Actually, the comedy zombie movies are some of the best zombie movies.
Yeah.
Um,
For whom the bell tolls during that scene.
there's another one I haven't. There's another one I haven't seen called Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. It's Boy
I haven't seen
Scouts.
that either.
It's funny.
Nice. Yeah, I like the idea of his rules being the thing that keeps him alive, and he was already a social outcast. So when this whole thing happened, it's not like he was surrounded by a bunch of people. He was locked up in his room drinking a Code Red Mountain Dew and playing World of Warcraft or something. Yeah, great. It makes
when they
total
find
sense.
the truck full of snowballs,
Yeah.
because
It's
no
the
one
corpse
likes
bride.
Oh yeah. What
Yeah.
is that?
What is Zach's talking? Was he having a stroke or something? What the?
extended with the European. What?
I don't even know what that means.
Goblin.
That's an awful lot.
I think a cat walked across his keyboard.
Why did the goblin throw
There he
his
is.
coat?
The Bill
Bill
Murray
Murray.
zombie.
This is Bill Murray. I know that's not your middle name. I'm just excited. I love it.
Yeah, the dynamic between Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson was great. They had really good chemistry. The first movie was so fucking fun. The second movie was just none of those things.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, this captures all the usual zombie movie tropes, but it makes them funny. So
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
yeah, Zombieland is a great one. I enjoy that one just immensely.
Right.
So over to Joker voice. What's your movie, bud?
Yes. Well, I went with something that was not the standard zombie film that we see nowadays. I went with something that explored the actual lore of zombies and how to actually create a zombie, and that is The Serpent and the Rainbow.
Fuck.
great.
I
That movie
remember
was
that movie. That
crazy.
movie tripped me
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
me
I
too.
first saw it because I saw it
Yeah.
on like VHS. It's from the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1988.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
this movie
stuff,
was
man.
fucking
Yeah,
freaky.
it's Bill Pullman. He's a anthropologist. He's on assignment in Haiti, and so you get the voodoo origins of how to actually create a zombie. So I thought this was a very interesting film. The third act is a little rushed, but other than that, I found this film to be rather interesting.
Yes.
He got a railroad fucking
Does-
nail driven through his sack.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I own
Does
this
he
movie.
have
I love this
cravings?
movie.
Yeah,
for
Yeah, this movie
It's
is
the whole-
crazy.
The first like Joker was saying, the first two acts are kind of, it's a mystery, and then you kind of get into it as he unravels more and more.
Right.
Yeah.
Psychological, and then it just goes full
Right.
blown. Right.
Yeah. Druggy, weird.
Yes.
No, that's a good
Right.
pick.
So
That's a good movie.
these are the
Yes.
kind of classic origin zombies.
Thank
Yes.
you. Yes.
And,
And so-
like
and
actually
so-
terrifying.
Right. And it shows them like using what was it? Using a like pufferfish venom and other natural herbs and to whatnot to actually make this powder.
It's the detective from
that gets
Terminator
absorbed.
doing,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It is.
or the captain from.
From
He's a shaman.
Star Trek 2, Captain Terrell.
Yeah.
yeah, that's him.
And the Papa Legba cosplay. Yeah, this is just crazy. And such a good use of like the actual scoring. Not necessarily the soundtrack, but the scoring in this movie is really effective. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And it does really well to set the mood.
Miami Vice had a zombie episode in this time period.
Ah, this dude here. What
I don't remember that.
Because he always plays like
He's
a
been playing a lot of
voodoo guy.
yeah, he always plays like a
Right.
government official or something.
Right. Yeah, the
Oh.
snake. Yeah, man. Oh, come on.
Mhm.
How?
Paul Winfield is that man's name.
Paul Winfield.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah, not Goldtooth guy.
Yeah, he passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah. Hey, if whatever you're doing requires you to get a cross of blood on your forehead, you might want to reconsider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so
Yeah, I
and
remember
so-
going
so
to
it-
see this in the theater.
Right, and so this whole zombie thing is this shaman, he collects your soul and he has your soul hostage. So you're this living corpse, and whenever the shaman wants your server needed you to do something, he just commands your soul, and you're at his will.
Right.
So this is where that classic actual zombie comes from. So this guy here, the other, go back two. The one more.
That guy?
No, yeah. So this guy right here, he is a zombie, but he can speak. He has thoughts. He has memories. It's just he's dead. And whenever the shaman needs him to do something, he's powerless against it.
Right. I mean, I had started playing D&D right before I saw this movie, like maybe 2 or 3 years beforehand. And there's a spell in D&D called Magic Jar, where they take your soul out of your body, your whole essence, and put it into a jar. And it reminded me a lot of that. And that really, I mean, it's kind of scary to think about somebody can just command your body and trap your soul indefinitely in a jar.
Right.
That's kind of, the everlasting stuff just kind of gets to me a little bit more than the zombie itself does. Like, fate worse than death, I believe they call that.
Well, this is creepy. Though.
Yes.
The Haitian zombie stuff is creepy as fuck.
Yes.
You're talking about Haitian zombies for 1 sec. I shall be right back, guys.
Yes. Yeah, the actual voodoo
Okay.
lore behind all this stuff, the real world possibility, the actual ingredients, the poison there, everything. This is just the total package here. This was one of the better ones to ever exist. Good
Yeah, and
choice,
then-
man.
Agreed.
Even in the 30s, they did the white zombie, the Bela Lugosi, with this type of
Yeah.
zombie
Right.
before the Romero zombies came around.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah. Wow, man. What a great one. But yeah, that chair, the torture chair. No, thank
Yeah.
you.
No. Not fun.
What do you guys
Not
think
fun
about the
at all.
coffin filling up with blood?
That was
Blech.
crazy. He's like buried
Gross.
alive, and he's tripping.
Right.
That would be the worst thing in the world
Dude.
to have
Yeah.
a freak out when you're being
Well,
buried alive like that.
Yeah. The
And
claustrophobia plus.
if anyone, and the claustrophobia and the arachnophobia, because he says, so you'll have company to talk to,
Right.
and I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I'm not a fan of spiders.
No, thank you.
Like, we went over that on Jacob's channel the other day.
They could only.
Yes.
What's up?
Cannoli.
Hey, cannoli.
The thing about this movie is for part of it, you're like, how much of it is real and how much of it is just
In his head.
induced? Yeah.
Drugs, yeah.
Yep.
Right.
And it's, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And it's hard to tell, and they never make it concrete, so it's ambiguous the entire time. Ambiguous.
Yes.
Exactly.
Good word.
Yeah. There were a couple of like kind of bigger voodoo movies after this, I think.
Right.
But I think so there was like in the 30s, there was kind of like a voodoo thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it kind of had its like peaks and valleys for a while. And then when that James Bond movie came out, which one was it? That one had a high
Live and Let Die.
Yeah, that had a big
Right.
zombie influence in it. It also had Jane Seymour, who was hot. Man, she was in that movie. That was the best she ever looked.
She was like 18 or something.
I know.
She was young.
She was wow.
Right.
That
Well,
was
and
a
this was
great
like at
choice-
the height
choice
of the satanic panic too.
Right. Yeah.
Like right in the middle of it all. So
Hey,
having this kind of religious overtone.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you guys here, Joker?
Hey, guys. I got a scoop because my personal internet guys have life going on here. So I'm glad I at least got mine in. So I got a scoop
Yep.
because I got to take care of this stuff. But everyone have a great the weekend. Everyone's links are down below.
Good night,
Give
Joker.
everyone one a sub, and I'm 5 away from 700. So give
Nice.
me a sub
Woo!
too.
Right
So,
on.
Joker.
definitely.
Take care,
Check the
Joker.
private chat before you go.
Good to see you, bud.
Joker.
Check private chat.
All right, brother.
I-
Have a
You're
good one.
roboting now. So I got a scoop, guys. I got a
See you,
scoop.
man.
Bye.
turning into a zombie.
Bye.
All right, Mando, I'm throwing this over to you. I gotta tell you straight up, if there's a
Zombie
fucking lion
lions.
involved, that's it. We're done.
Zombie lions.
Well,
God damn it. What do you got? What do you got, Mando?
okay, this is one. It's actually Spanish. It takes place
No
in
Dios Tassi or something.
in Barcelona.
Dios
It's called REC or REC, so it stands for record. And it was made in 2007. It's kind of like
Yes.
a combination of a found footage and a zombie film.
Yep.
What's it called again?
Rec.
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 Oh,
REC.
that's not Spanish for lion.
No.
This
No!
is the original. They
God.
remade the English version of this, Quarantine or something.
Oh,
like
I didn't know that. I've only seen the Spanish version. This is terrifying. So basically the premise is these two reporters are traveling with these firefighters checking out their nighttime calls, like the night
Kind of like
night
a
shift.
ride along.
Yeah, it's a ride along
Right.
for the local fire department, and they get a call that an older woman is trapped in her apartment, and so they go check it out, and she attacks them and bites one of the firefighters and runs off. And they basically what they realize is once they've gone into this building, the entire building is shut down from the police and the military, so no one's getting out, and there's a super strict quarantine, so they're stuck. And of course, being a reporter, she starts interviewing all of the different people, and in the beginning she interviews one of the little girls, and they're like, so yeah, I've been not feeling well. My dog is at the vet and blah, blah, blah. And someone mentions that they think that the humans have a form of rabies that they got from the dog. But that's a red herring. That's not actually what happens or how the virus began and spread. But that's what they're going off of. And then just random people start just attacking, eating people's faces off. And of course, everyone's panicking.
Right.
And just kind of as they go along, they're trying to find a way to escape. And the camera guy and the main chick, they were traveling with the child's mother for a while. Child bit mother started to turn into zombie. The two had to try and escape, and so they went to the penthouse. And in the
Right.
penthouse, they find out the actual origins of the virus, and both proceed to be eaten by the zombie that's in there. And basically, it's all the Vatican's fault. The Vatican was playing with things they shouldn't have been.
Of course.
Damn
Yes.
it.
So does like 90% of the movie takes place inside the building?
Yes.
Okay.
And the reason why it's kind of like a found footage is that's the feel, because it's a reporter and a
I've seen
cameraman,
this.
and
I swear
you're
I've seen this.
I think
you're
oh,
seeing
yeah, I think they
everything
did
through
an
the
American
cameraman's
version.
lens.
Yeah, it's called
Yeah,
Corn.
I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
see
I
it, but
saw
yeah,
that one. Yeah.
there's an American version.
I didn't know there was an American version. I've only seen this one.
Yeah, I don't
I've
think
seen-
I saw
Yeah, I saw
Quarantine. I
Quarantine.
saw Wreck. Yeah.
Oh, we're through.
I've
Okay.
seen
Yeah.
both. They're really good. The original's the best, obviously, but
This looks fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
I
great.
recommend it. It was a good one. Yeah,
They
it
made a
keeps you,
sequel, too, I
it grips
believe.
you, and it just holds on the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think they.
I
they
love
made a
those
sequel.
high tension movies that are just for the entire time. You're just ripping
Right.
out the cushions on the couch because you're waiting
Right.
for the next thing
Well,
to happen.
well,
Just-
also,
Yeah, it's got a real
it's still-
story to
that's
it.
never going to heal
Yeah,
if you
the-
don't stop picking.
Right. It's not just
And,
a
like,
survival thing. There's an actual story. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the thing that really gets me is how they throw you off. They make you think it's one thing, like with the dog. It's the dog that got everybody, but it's not the dog.
Right.
But yeah,
yeah.
I just thought that was fun.
Yeah, she's got some kind of condition. She needs to get that checked out.
Some
And I want to say
tropical
hi
cream.
to
You're not allowed to notice
Late
that.
Night with Cap, our good friend JT Gunn.
What's
And
up?
Nos had to jump out. So Nos, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Love us some Nos. Nos is awesome.
That's right.
Yes.
Good to have more undead in the chat.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Yeah,
basically,
in fact, Nos, if you could call some of your undead friends, I would appreciate it.
That's right.
So
Basically, the Vatican
Mando, I'm
was
going to ask the
doing
same question I asked
experiments.
earlier. Can we watch
Mhm.
this movie in? Can you watch the English translation of this,
I didn't.
or must it be in French?
I watched it.
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh, Spanish. I'm sorry. That's right. Yeah,
Right.
Daniel's Senor Zombie. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Um,
I
I'm
don't.
pretty sure I
think-
saw it in English. I think.
I've only ever seen it in Spanish because I actually saw it on the Spanish channel.
Oh,
I
okay.
used to watch
Senor
it.
Zombie es muy mal.
You watched it on
I'm
like
sure.
Telemundo or
I'm
something?
sure there's probably an English version of it, or you can watch the Quarantine, which is based off this movie, right? Or
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's English.
Yeah, I'd rather watch the original. The originals are almost always better.
Mhm.
It's interesting. I
I've-
saw a
I've
film.
only ever
that-
seen this in Spanish, but I mean, it could be in English. There's a French version.
there's a movie set in Jerusalem that is there's a zombie movie in Jerusalem. I think and I can't remember the name, but it's all like under the old city, and it's a great movie. The name is escaping me. I saw it once. I was like, man, that's a really good movie. But you know how things you see the thing on Netflix, and then you never see it again.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
But yeah,
which this-
I
There's
highly
there's an
recommend
English
this
dub.
movie.
There is an English dub.
There is.
Okay.
Well, according to Chat GPT, there's an English dub. I was pretty sure I'd seen it that way, and it's been a couple years since I've seen this movie, but it was great.
Yes,
I
I
liked
know,
it, yeah.
I know. Look, Dildo, I'm lazy. I'm a lazy man. I'm probably drinking while I'm watching the film, so I just want to be able to relax and not have to do too much reading, which I'm going to doze off while I'm doing. So,
Yeah, highly
Um,
recommend this film. I stumbled upon, like, as much as someone can stumble across a good film, I stumbled and found this.
Good pick.
let's see, where
That was a
are
good
we? We're down
There's
to
also 3 movies of
Jacob?
this Rex
Jacob.
series.
Yes.
Really?
Oh, are there?
Yep.
Huh.
They kept making sequels.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's not necessarily good, but who knows?
They move out. I think the
Um,
second one is in an airport, and then the third one is in a
Worldline
wedding.
JP, welcome.
Hello.
All right, Jacob
Ooh.
Ironside. For a genre you're not
Uh,
particularly fond of, what movie did you find that you want to talk about?
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, great
Fuck
movie.
yeah.
it
I love this movie so much.
It was a toss up between
If I could
that
type
and
right, this would
Scooby
go
Doo
so much
on
better.
Zombie Island.
I almost picked Scooby Doo on Zombie
No,
Island.
the answer
and I wanted to
has been
leave it
that
open.
is no. Oh, we are not. We will not be reviewing that one this evening.
It's good. It's the
why is
only
this-
monsters that are
There we
real
go.
and that Scooby Doo meets.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why,
You've
what's
got
going
rid
on
on you,
here?
Roland.
Oh, come on. They're killing me. They're killing me here. I want the damned preview for the
Ooh, they got a
damned.
scaredy cat meter. Look at that.
I don't know what's going on now.
Wow.
No, they're showing this is what we do in the darkness or what we do in the shadows.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
must be-
Yeah.
We're just going to
Yeah.
jump the stills. That's fine. This movie, I fell in love with it immediately. I love Nick Frost and Simon Pegg movies anyway. This is my
Right.
favorite of all of their movies.
Yeah.
Just don't listen to him talk.
Yes. Ever.
Right.
Guys, dipshit.
But this movie's great.
Yes.
And
Well,
the
it is
zombie
the
effects
Winchester.
are great
The
too.
Winchester meme is like one of the best ones. Like when my the Misses of the Empire and I decide where we're going to dinner, I'm like, why don't we go to the Winchester? And she just gives me the look. I'm like, I know, because we go to the same place every time we go out. That's you see my pictures on any of my social media. We're at the same place. It's the Winchester. It's our Winchester. So he hates his stepdad. His ex-girlfriend's dating this dweeb.
That's her. That's Zex.
Right. Well,
But
you know,
then-
what a terrible place to have a zombie apocalypse, man. There's no guns anywhere. Except this one. They're like, oh, there's
Except
this
this
one
Just the
gun
one.
on the other side of town. Like,
Yeah,
Oh, come
I
on.
love. There's a whole thing whether it's
deactivated,
loaded or not.
okay?
right.
Yeah, the Winchester.
Like, guns are so rare, they named the whole bar after it.
Yeah.
But there was the comedy in this was mixed with really good kind of action horror and some semi-touching moments, which were a little weird that they popped in there. Like when he had
Yeah,
to kill
like
his
the
mom.
mom.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
That one was sad.
Mhm.
I mean, do you have to give spoilers on this? It's 20 years old.
Yeah, man, I know.
You
there,
know,
there are still people out there though.
One of my favorite movies is when the stepdad, he's turned into a zombie and he's in the car and it's like, oh, he's a zombie now. He doesn't know anything, like he doesn't have any memory, blah blah blah. But then he goes and turns off the radio or something like that.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
right.
he did. Yeah,
Right.
It's like, huh?
So these
And then
zombies
we-
are some of the lesser threatening ones.
Boy,
None
prick.
of them really seem like they're not an individual threat. They're a group threat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They'll
This
just
is where you get the
overwhelm you.
famous line, deep fried gold.
I love that when they're gonna go deal with the zombies in the backyard, they like get everything that would not kill a zombie and throw it.
Right.
records. They're
Right.
throwing.
Oh, they're
records
the
at
record
them.
collection. Oh,
Right.
no, not that one.
I can go frisbee these things at him.
Was
Yeah, it's
hated
just a
as
very
well.
normal day for him. It just starts out very normal.
Yeah, his life seemed terrible. He works at like
Right.
a basic
Like a
bitch Best Buy or whatever, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Right. Wish.
Yeah.
Stepdad. His stepdad's so good. And you've seen this
I
actor.
love that
his name is
actor.
escaping me.
Yeah, I love him.
Like he's one of the 7 British actors who's in all the movies.
Right. Well, it's because he's so damn good.
hmm
He
Oh, there
really
she
is.
is. There's
I
the
love-
girl. Here's the girl in the backyard.
Yeah. I love the when they're watching TV and he's just skipping to different channels, but it's like telling what's happening.
Tell him, yeah.
Right. He's just going past it like, yeah, sure. Love it.
But Simon Pegg does some really good movies like this. Have you seen
Like Hot Buzz.
Oh yeah, it's the same
What's
director,
the
though,
last?
right?
What's the
Yeah.
last one in the
Or
series?
at the end of the world.
The end of
It's
the world.
the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
World's
Yeah.
End.
Into the
World's
World.
End.
Oh, there we go.
World's End, yeah.
That is such a fucking fun movie. Not a dissimilar kind of vibe,
Right.
frankly. Oh, the roommate.
What what does
'Cause he
WTF
hates them
mean?
anyway.
Oh, that's what it means.
Yeah.
Bill Nye. That's his name.
Oh, that yes, not the science
Yeah,
guy,
not
but the
the
good
science
British
guy.
actor. Fuck the science guy. He's a cunt.
Right.
Yes.
It's funny because in real life, that guy's like a Mr. Magoo. He's like practically blind. He
Really?
has the thickest Coke bottle glasses ever.
Nice.
Here we go. Then they actually got something that would work.
Yeah, cricket bat, man. That's no joke.
Is there a
You put
version of
somebody
a
down with
baseball?
that thing.
Oh yeah.
See, now I want to go watch this. They might let me
That's the
watch
Brits.
this.
That's the Brits gun over there, the cricket bat.
Right? They're like, let's just get hammered. May as well. Are
And
you
wait
sure you
till it
aren't
all
Irish?
blows over.
He
Yeah,
looks
the
like
part-
Harry Potter, but he's not. He's just a cunt.
I like the part where he runs into his ex-girlfriend and she's leading a troop of people who look just like them.
Well,
So
another
they
funny
pass
thing
by,
is
they have like their doppelganger in the other group.
the girlfriend from the doppelganger group was in a TV show with him, and the guy to the his roommate. They were on a TV show together where it's a bunch of geeks talking about. Can't remember the name of the TV show.
Is that the ghost hunting show?
No. There's a show with him, Simon Pegg, and his roommate, the guy who plays his roommate, and then the girlfriend from the other doppelganger team. It's the three of them, and I cannot remember the name of the show. It's really good. Oh man, I can't remember the name of it. But that's why her kind of guest appearance there is pretty neat. My friend introduced me to that show. It was good. I can't remember the name of it.
What year was
I
it?
love when they realize she's
I'll look it
not
up.
drunk. She gets up off the pole, and you see them through the hole through her.
Yeah, that's a cool shot.
Yeah, those two, just to have such a Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, their series of films together are just a lot of fun.
Agreed.
So if you've not wandered into them, I don't know what you're doing with your life. But to me, this is the apex of their movies. Although I will say, World's End is a very close second for me.
Oh, it's called Spaced.
There is. Okay.
Spaced, and that's got whatchamacallit. It's got Nick Frost in there as well, and Jessica Hines. She's the girlfriend who's on the other on the doppelganger team. And this is where I first saw Simon Pegg as well. This is a great show. Spaced. If you guys get a chance, go check it out.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice one. This was a good choice. I'm very fond of this movie.
Probably one of the
what do
more
we got down here?
enjoyable of the genre for me. Like, I don't particularly care for a lot of the brains eating stuff, but that movie was really lighthearted. There's a lot of levity in it, and it's just a good one. Yeah, I love that.
All right. We've gone through. Yes, we have gone through. So, Zombie, Creeping Flesh, and Bruno Mattati. Is that by Bruno Mattati, or is that a separate thing? You're gonna have to help me out here.
I think it's by.
Okay. Zombie, Creeping Flesh. I'm not familiar with that. Resident Evil. I like the Resident Evil movies. I know they're
that was going to be my
mostly
next one.
horrible movies, but I still love them. It's like a guilty
too.
pleasure kind
Yes,
of thing.
me too.
They're so fun to watch. There's just no way not to enjoy that. Wait. What the fuck, dildo? What?
That was going to be one of my next ones.
Zombie shows I liked until season 6. It just nosedived, but was The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah,
I liked whenever as soon as the when did they bring in Negan? Whenever they brought Negan in, that was for me the death of the show, because it became just so dark. That show required you to have a little bit of hope.
Got rid of my two favorite
characters. It was an interesting character, but
in one go,
you had to have hope in that show. As soon as you lost that, the show became way too fucking dark. Even for us, we stopped watching.
Governor, way cooler character anyway.
Yes,
I think.
Well, because he didn't do what Negan did. Negan destroyed hope. He basically sucked every bit of hope out of the show for you. And even after they beat him, everything it was just too late. It was just like, oh, this is fucking terrible.
Yeah, and once Carl got, that was it. That was always.
Oh, they killed.
Which
Carl.
never happens in the comics.
Right. But I never liked any of the follow-up shows nearly as much.
I didn't.
Fear the Walking Dead.
I kind of
Rick
like
and
it.
Michonne's Big
one-
After Adventure.
I've never seen
the
that.
one in
Is it even out?
Nixon in France.
Maggie
The one in
and
France-
Yeah, the
Negan
France
Take
one.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
France
Oh,
one
yeah, I've
was
never watched that.
crap until the last episode.
Yeah.
Really?
Did that Rick movie come out yet?
All right, I'm gonna showcase. No, I don't want to showcase Zack Schneider. He's mostly a fucking tool. God,
I was gonna.
damn
Did
it.
he do that movie? Did he
Yes.
do
He did.
2004?
Yeah, this is his movie. This
So
was
this
his
is-
big premiere movie. Yeah.
Well,
All right,
well,
so this
James
is-
Gunn wrote the script.
And funny thing,
Right.
there wasn't any slow motion in it.
Yeah, I mean, what a combo, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
James Gunn and Zack Schneider brought you this movie. I love this movie. This is one of my
This is
absolute
great.
favorites.
I will say that Zack
Marcellus
Snyder isn't a
Wallace is
bad
great.
director when
Big
he's
Rings
not
is
left to
awesome.
his own devices. When
Yeah.
you just
Yeah,
let him
somebody
He's
to rein
run
him
not
in.
good at
free.
creating.
Yeah. Agreed.
You need supervision.
Although he actually had material for the Batman, Superman, and the Justice League. He just ignored all of it and kind of went with his own instincts.
Right.
That was a bad idea.
So
But
this
this
is
the
movie,
first two were the first
this
two were
movie,
all
he
right.
was
That
great.
third one was complete garbage.
This is the good zombie one. Didn't he do that Netflix thing, Kingdom of the Dead, World of the Dead, or whatever?
oh,
Army
fucking,
of the
that
Dead
was,
or whatever
God
that was.
damn,
Army of the
terrible.
Dead.
yeah,
That
Yeah,
had
that was really
Tig, what's her
bad.
name in it or
fuck
whatever.
that movie.
Yeah, that movie it could have been a good movie. It was just garbage. It just sucked.
Batista was
Right.
in it. Yeah.
The Zombie
Yeah.
Tiger.
Yeah,
that's
Dave
cool.
Bautista, who's become a giant cunt. But this movie had just so many good aspects to it. I mean, it took from the original Dawn of the Dead from
Mhm.
what was it, 78?
Yeah.
78?
The whole
Yeah, 77 or
Which was,
whole
78.
interaction with-
which I will say is a very good movie, and I suggest you watch both of them. Don't
Mhm.
just let it lie.
I love
It's
but this
the
one-
whole interaction. I love the whole interaction between Ving Rhames' character and the guy on top of the
Yeah.
gun store.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Signs.
Yeah.
But the ensemble
Alive and
cast
stuff.
here was just great. This whole mess, good lord, this was terrifying.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
That
too
part
much.
was just.
What's rule number 1, people? The
Cardio.
zombie apocalypse.
Cardio.
No.
shoot him in the head.
Get bit,
You
you
shoot
gotta
him
say something.
In the head.
Don't forget
Yeah.
Ben
Yeah.
says something.
Agreed. You got to tell people if you're.
You got to
gonna
tell
be
people
Yup.
how many movies have gone to
Oh.
shit because somebody just hid the fact they were bit.
There was actually one Zack Snyder slow motion shot in this movie, and that's when the old woman, she steps on her cigarette, puts it
Mhm.
out, and it was quite unnecessary.
See, if he's left his
The,
own
the
devices.
little kid at the beginning of this
roaming
movie,
neighborhood
though,
kids.
Oh, that freaked me
the
out.
entire
Yeah.
opening of this movie was fucking so good.
So wait,
And it
Zach,
also included the helicopter from the 1978 version.
yeah.
That brown and orange helicopter, it's in there.
Mhm.
So that was a nice homage.
So that crazed post that Zach put up was talking about this movie.
Yeah, the original.
Really?
Yeah, nobody could figure out
Zach's-
what
no,
he was talking
you-
about.
Look, we're old. I'm mildly drunk like I normally am. So you gotta be more concise with these things, my friend.
right.
But the
And
effects
yeah.
in this were also just fucking on top. The cast was just really good too. You had
Yeah,
there were
they were-
so many good people. in
That's
this
correct,
cast.
Zach.
Yeah, Zax is right about that. Agreed.
I like when they're shooting people, like shoot Burt
Yeah,
Reynolds,
they
Rosie
do-
O'Donnell.
shoot Rosie.
Yeah, they do the
shoot
call out on who they think looks like
Yeah.
a celebrity, and they have to take him
Burt
out.
Reynolds.
That's fucking hilarious.
Leno. there's
Burt
Leno.
Reynolds.
Yeah, right.
Hey, is that Taylor Swift? No.
I will say the opening sequence of that movie with the little girl still
Yep,
lives
and
in
then
my
it goes
head
into
rent free.
the Johnny Cash song after
Yes.
the car
Yep,
crashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
a great opening. And it was kind of like they where you're asleep and then you wake up to everything going wrong. That was
Yeah,
kind of like
not
what
dissimilar.
we did with The Last of Us 2.
Right.
Not The Last of Us 2, but The Last of Us
The Last of Us.
As well.
as
Right.
well.
This had a mixture,
exactly.
didn't it,
Where
of
he
zombies?
goes to sleep and then he wakes up and everything is going to crap.
Right.
And it works like that
This
in
had
the
a-
game.
This had a mixture of
The
zombies,
Argento
right? They
edit
had
of
fast
Dawn
ones
of the
and
Dead
slow
is a
ones, right?
masterpiece.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't-
their
I don't
bodies
know
took
that.
damage, so the slow ones were all like decrepit legs or back or something. Right.
The one where it's just the spine. It looks like it's headless. And he whips it up, his head's attached to his spine, and he's still alive. That was
Right.
like really creepy.
Ooh.
Yeah, the almost indestructible zombies are more of a threat, I think. But there's a
Yeah,
couple
I don't
different
like
series
the almost indestructible though. Like,
Right.
I think they're better. See, like that's great. That's you
Oh
know,
my
like
God,
that's
the
still a
horde, the horde
problem.
is fucking
Oh
terrifying.
man, that was so freaky, that shot.
Yes.
Now this is the one where
They
they
had-
had the chainsaws, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they had the
Yeah.
slits in the side of these. They
Oh,
armored
Yeah,
up
but
these
then the
vehicles.
guy's like, "Oh, I've lost control
Looks
of
like a
it."
mosh pit.
That was
Yeah,
the most
idiot.
frustrating scene.
Right.
That stupid old
Chainsaws
man.
the girl
Yeah.
in half. Not her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like,
The
"Look,
last
man."
hot girl on earth.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. What a waste. What a waste.
Yeah, this is when the breakdown happens.
Well, then, and the end of the movie, the post-credit stuff is
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
brilliant.
That
It's
was,
so good. Because this guy right here was the heart of the team. Once
Yep.
they lost him, it really came unglued fast.
oh,
This
If
guy
you
was a
notice-
giant douchebag.
He's
And
my
it was
favorite
hilarious.
character.
yeah, he's
I
my
loved
favorite
him.
character.
Wearing
Yeah.
all black.
Modern
It
Family
was-
Dad.
Really on the nose, that character. Like
Yeah.
ham-fisted, I believe. is
Zach.
the term.
And Ving Rhames was really good in this.
Mhm.
yeah, he
Mhm.
was. The-
Like I said, the entire cast, the guy with the pregnant girlfriend, these two.
isn't
Oh,
it
that
Tyrese
scene
or
was
somebody? Who
fucking
was that
just
guy?
so fucking horrifying and disgusting and ugh. And they all had to work together, but they all fucking hated each other for the most part. It was good stuff.
Well, I like the redemption arc of the security guard as well, because you hate him at the beginning.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
Yes.
he's a big
And at
giant
the end,
douchebag.
he's like, yeah, he redeems himself.
Isn't this also the one where they were throwing like propane tanks up in the air and blowing
Yep.
them
Yep.
up?
Yes, and
Did you
blowing
notice
people- yeah.
That security guard plays the what is it? The uncle or cousin or one of the mobsters in the Penguin TV show.
Oh, nice.
I
That
did
security
not know
guard
that.
is the same. I think it's the same guy. Yeah.
But anyway, so I wanted to talk about that one because as far as like modern zombie stuff goes, that's one of my favorites. I know it's a remake, which I largely push against.
Yeah.
But
I think it
that was
did
before-
well.
Yeah.
it did.
As a
That was
remake.
also before the age when remakes were the only thing that Hollywood was pushing out.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I guess it predates my hatred of the remake, at least a little
Like
bit.
the Thing was good. Like there's
No,
a
we
couple
don't
that-
qualify the thing as a remake because it's not a remake.
Well,
It is,
reboot.
the thing is 100% not a remake.
Right.
The thing is actually a faithful adaptation of the novella. The 1951 movie is not. It's Frankenstein on ice. That's what the
Mhm.
1951 movie is.
I still like
So
it.
I don't qualify 1982 as a remake. I qualify that as an actual adaptation
And that-
of the source
It's
material.
Marshall
Prequel thing.
Dillon,
They call it the
okay?
thing.
It's
Yeah.
Marshall Dillon monster. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it is. It's semi ridiculous, but it's still a fun watch. I won't say it's not. But
Yeah, it is.
James, did you want to showcase another movie there, Zombie Drawer?
Oh,
Still won't get one yet?
Look at that! Look at that! Oh my God, you're so good!
Yeah, I did Zombieland.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
Wow, even
I'm
your
trying to
black
think
and
about-
your black and whites are just fucking beautiful. Look at the eyes popping out of that.
Yeah,
thing.
that's amazing.
let's see, another one that we haven't talked about. Oh, hold on a second here. I had a list.
Yeah, me too.
And oh darn it. Oh, I actually haven't. I don't know if this counts as a zombie movie or not, but I didn't rewatch it for the show, but I was wondering what you guys thought about what is it, Planet Terror? Robert Rodriguez.
Oh no,
Rodriguez?
Planet Terror
Oh,
actually is
that
zombie.
is that's the one where they get
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
to keep
Yes.
breathing
They have to
the
shoot the
chemical
gun for her
warfare
leg,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's got Bruce Willis
Gun
in
for
it.
a leg. Yep.
Yeah. So I can't really talk a whole bunch about it because I haven't seen it recently. But
That was
I
a
remember.
Grindhouse thing, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that was grind. So this was paired with oh God, what was the other movie?
Death
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 Trap.
Proof.
Death Proof.
Death
sorry.
Yeah, well, the one where it had
with
what's
Kurt
his name
Russell,
is the stunt,
which is
yeah,
fucking
that's the
really
stunt driver.
good.
Yeah.
Dude, Kurt Russell's always good. Come on.
Yes, he was the best thing about that movie. But this one
Josh
had Bruce Willis
Brolin.
in it, correct?
Kurt Russell's beard deserves an Oscar for the thing.
Yeah, I've only seen that movie once. Death Proof. Not Death Proof. Planet Terror. But I just remember it being just a really fun watch, and it's something I like to get. Have you guys seen it before?
There he is.
Yeah, it had a lot of the same
yeah.
people as Dusk Till Dawn in it, didn't it? A lot of the same.
Oh,
actors
it
and
did,
stuff.
didn't it?
Yeah.
What's his face?
Well, because
The,
Robert Rodriguez directed this.
Right.
So the way this set is
Danny
sold
Trejo's in
is
it.
Death Proof and Planet Terror. So you have one is Quentin Tarantino, which is Death Proof, and then you have Planet Terror, which is the Robert Rodriguez half of this. But they were both involved in each other's films. It was a lot of fun. Michael Bihn's in this too, if you just noticed.
Right.
And there
Yeah.
she is with
did
the
he
gun.
die?
The gun leg is just fucking
Yes.
great. It's
Yeah.
so
We're
it's
not
fun.
seeing whatever
This is
you're
not a serious
looking at.
movie.
Yeah, I
by
don't.
any
You're
stretch.
Not at all.
displaying as an
You're not sharing the screen.
No, there was what's his name? Savini, the guy who did all the effects for the Walking or for
Friday the
We
13th.
can't see what you see, Roman.
no the dead.
Yeah, we
movie.
can't see what you're showing though.
Oh God damn me so much! Tell me when I'm not showing the fucking thing. Fuck!
You were, and then it went away. You were, and then
Right,
it went
almost
away.
instantly.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I hate
There you go.
myself so much. I've been talking about. It's like you could see what I'm seeing. But you're not.
I wonder
Fuck!
if, like, for this film, they're just like, you know what? I've got this idea with a hot woman with a machine gun leg.
Well,
Let's
that's
start
what
with
was so
that.
good about it. Is it supposed to be like a 70s low budget
Yeah.
movie?
I'm getting an echo.
Me too. Yeah.
Too. Roman.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything different than I was.
Hello.
What's going on? Are we all okay?
Let's see.
I'm
Hello?
fine. I'm fine.
No, I still got one.
Oh,
It's bad
echo.
echo.
Somebody's
Oh, I
got
hear
it
it.
on. Playing.
Mando.
I was like, I did not know that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was a zombie movie.
Yeah, that's not it. God
Yeah,
damn
it's
it.
the what's happening in the background.
Can we I'm going to take this back to the beginning here so we can actually watch this shit again. Oh no, fuck this. Never mind. Well,
But yeah, Savini did the effects
Son of
for Friday
bitch.
the 13th.
Yes.
Who's that?
Oh yeah, what's her name?
The
Ah,
ATF doesn't.
Rose
Rose
McGowan?
McGowan.
Rose McGowan.
yeah, back
she
in the
went
day, man, she
crazed.
was one of my
Yeah.
go-tos. Is that Fergie?
Was Fergie in this? She might have been.
I mean, you can go back and click the picture, and it'll tell you who's in the picture.
Oh, will it?
Yeah. That chick's
Yeah.
kinda
Oh,
hot.
will. I'll be damned. Hang on. Let's go back.
Electra Stone.
Which this
No, before this.
That's Grindhouse.
that's I don't know what you want
Yes,
from me
yeah,
here.
that one.
Fergie.
Oh, yeah.
that's
It's Fergie.
Fergie. Yeah,
Yeah.
Fergie.
And her boobs. Nice.
Yeah, part, yeah,
She
and
did a
the
great
upper part
national
of the
anthem. I heard.
Oh, come on.
the leg.
Nice.
Giving
look at
direction to that.
Look at that. That's so cool.
Love how they do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the practical effects are superior in every way.
This is a fun set, though. Like I said, if you get the chance to watch both of them, watch both of them. They're not long movies, but they're fun. They're gritty, and they're
But gritty is a
just-
perfect word.
Yeah, it is. They're very enjoyable. You know, you don't feel like you've just wasted your time when you watch them. And the cast you have a really good cast in here too, which is it's just kind of surprising for all the craziness you get. But the cast is just exceptional.
Nice.
It's like Pulp Fiction meets zombie movies. Tom Savini, that's what his name is.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
did-
guy
okay.
here, he was in
Yeah.
he was in the From Dusk Till Dawn. He was one of the biker guys.
But he did the effects
He's in
for
Dawn of the
the
Dead
Walking
Blade.
for the Night of the Living Dead movies. This is the
That
guy
looks-
that did the
Yeah, he did the Romero collaboration stuff. Dawn
Yes,
of the
That
Dead,
looks like
Day
the
of the Dead.
policeman from Dawn from the Dead, what they had on TV.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
Remember?
It is.
It's
It
the same
is. He
guy?
did a cameo.
Maniac as
Oh,
well.
okay.
Yeah.
He directed a remake of Night of the Living Dead with the actress from Babylon 5.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, he's a
Patricia
legend
Tallman.
in special effects. That guy is
Yeah.
top notch.
Oh, Tom Savini.
Yeah, this is
like,
Yeah.
this is actually from the other movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's from Death Proof, which, by the way, has such a banger of a soundtrack.
Oh my god, yeah, I own that soundtrack. I actually bought that
What?
soundtrack because it
Yeah,
is
me
fucking
too.
killer.
Who
Is
wouldn't
that
want
Quentin
a
Tarantino?
Gatling
That is
gun
Quentin
to the
Tarantino.
leg? I mean, come on.
He's looking at
He's
their
the best
feet.
line. He is the best line in that whole movie. He's like, that's Stuntman Mike. Why do they call him that? Because he's Stuntman.
That probably came from a real.
That's Michael
conversation.
Bean from Terminator and Aliens.
Yeah,
right
and
there.
Aliens.
Yeah.
I met
Yeah.
him. I met him at
What?
Tokyo. Yeah. He was at Okinawa Comic Con and Tokyo Comic Con last year, and I hung out with them at Tokyo and Okinawa. Really cool guy. The cast
Holy
from
shit,
Aliens.
I love him. He's just one of
Oh,
those.
nice.
He was so good in Tombstone as well as Johnny Ringo.
Oh, yeah.
He was just
Yeah.
fucking brilliant.
You said the
Great
cast from Aliens was there at the.
Yep. Rodriguez was
brutal.
there. They had Sigourney Weaver wasn't there, but they had 3 people. 2 of the Space Marines and actually 3 of the Space Marines were there.
Was it
Was,
the reunion? They did one
Check
here
that
in the
played
States.
Vasquez there.
Yeah, Vasquez. Sorry, not
Yeah.
Rodriguez. Vasquez was there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
actually
did a
helped her get
reunion
it-
show.
I helped
they
her
had-
to get a taxi cab from the place to Tokyo Airport. That was weird.
Awesome. Awesome.
Surreal.
Yeah, a couple years ago,
Very
they,
nice
like
people.
for the reunion or anniversary, they had like the entire cast of Aliens at a con.
Oh, really?
I think it was somewhere in Ohio a few years ago.
Yeah, they say they all like hang out a lot together. They all there was some good camaraderie
Josh
there.
Brolin.
Yeah, Josh Brolin.
He's been in a bunch of my favorite movies, man.
Josh Brolin. Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
If I remember right, he was a real piece of crap in this movie too.
Right.
Yes, he was a bad guy in this movie.
That's good
Yeah, he's in one of my favorite all-time movies, No Country for Old Men, which is
I was
Yep.
just
you know,
about to say
Yep.
that.
odd
That's
movie.
such
Yep.
a good movie. My gosh, I would
is.
love
Well,
to
and
talk about
Goonies.
the
I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah, of
We don't
course.
talk about Goonies in my house. Goonies is an off-topic thing.
I don't like that movie for one reason, and the reason I don't like it is because they took Corey Feldman away from the Friday the 13th series to make that. They wouldn't allow him to continue on Friday the 13th because he had to stop and go shoot Goonies.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Just saying.
Planet Terror.
I will accept this, but I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, there he is. He's
Nice.
all fucking dorked out now. Hey, baby.
Very Cronenberg-esque.
But this, like I said, this is not a serious movie, so don't go into
Not at all.
this with serious movie vibes. It's just, it's a fun movie. With
Right.
it just kind of does what it's going to do.
Quentin Tarantino.
I do like how you keep going
That's
back
all
to
you
the
need to,
cleavage.
need to know.
That-
Quentin Tarantino.
Yes, the Fergie.
Yeah, I like
So-
how they keep showing her leg when she still has both. Like they keep like focusing on it, bringing it up so that you notice it gone. Yeah, great, good stuff.
There it is.
Mhm. Yeah, we'll
But
just
yeah,
keep that there for a while.
that's a like again, it's a fun freaking movie. That's
Yeah.
which is pretty much all I want out of any movie at this
Right.
point in my
Mhm.
life.
Right?
So,
Definitely.
Blair, we're back to you.
So we've been talking about Train from Busan and Peninsula. There was one more that came out of that universe. It was called #Alive.
Oh,
Hmm.
Let's see here.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
He was
That's an
Alive.
exclamation point. That's not a tag. There we go. Oh, there it is. Comes right up. 2020.
he's in his apartment
Okay.
when this happens, and he's finding other survivors in the building. They're all trying to help each other, even though they're like cross courtyards. And
Oh, I think I saw a remake of this.
yeah, they did an
I
English
believe it
version
was
of this.
France.
Yeah, that looks really familiar to me.
The French one is called "The Night
Mixed.
Eats the World," and that's a really good
Yes.
one too.
Yes.
I think I did see
Same-
this one actually.
Same idea though. Stay in the apartment.
Yeah, yep. They're in an apartment, and the whole city is wiped out, and they're trying to move around the building and not get eaten.
Oh,
But this
Lord.
takes place in the same universe.
Yeah, this is great. Yep. It's a good premise, man. It really is. You know, getting stuck in a building during this kind of survival horror scenario. Not everybody's going to be out in the woods.
Yeah.
Or near a mall or something. Dude
Let's
woke
figure
up
this-
and all this badness happened.
Yeah, you're stuck in your house, and they
Right.
What's
They-
this movie called?
it's called #Alive.
#alive. Okay.
I'll have to check that
Oh,
out.
so it's supposed to be like people on social media, like #I'm alive. Come help me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And actually, does play into there's an app where people are like reporting where they are, and helicopters will try to come and save you if you can hold out long enough.
Oh, kind of like the Left 4 Dead video game.
Yeah, so you're like,
Yeah.
trying to barricade yourself in so people can't get into your apartment to kill you. You're trying to move around, trying to get supplies in other places, houses where they've got food and you don't. You're trying to meet with other people just to get together.
Right.
It's really good. And
This
the
would make a
zombies.
great game.
Yeah, well, yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Trying to hop around levels and.
Yeah.
But it takes place. It's from Korea. And it takes place in the universe of Train to Busan, and the French one,
Oh,
The
okay.
Night Eats the World, is really good too. That's in Paris. And it's the same type of thing where it's, they're in their apartment all by themselves, but then the dead are creeping around all over the city and your floors.
Right.
And he's like a gamer and influencer. So he has no idea anything's happening until it happens.
Right.
And then he's trying to contact, family and friends. And
The effects look really good in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, it is. It's really
Yeah.
good.
The kind of movie that makes you want to work on your supplies in your home.
Yes, you want to start prepping immediately.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
I saw the movie and I have a bunker
Have a
now.
bunker.
So
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I have more
To be
ramen
fair,
than
I've been building
anybody
up
can
on
ever
my
eat.
post-election supplies. So,
It's some MREs. You want to.
yeah.
what is that? The saddening.
I've heard of it, but I
Kuromoto?
haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one either. Then again, I thought I had never seen this one, and I think I have.
There are so many good zombie movies out there. See,
Yes.
people dismiss this genre. I think this genre is great
Yeah.
because the zombie is fucking terrifying.
Yes. That's
The
why
idea
I-
of the zombie
Yeah.
is fucking terrifying.
The idea of being
I
turned into
was
something
haunted
terrifying,
for
too.
years with the same reoccurring zombie nightmare. And
I just had a
like,
zombie
I just
nightmare
never
last
watched it.
night.
Yeah, it's always like my neighbor down the street gets fucking bit. And then like it's just slowly working its way to my house.
Right.
And then I look out
Because
my
the
window
zombie-
and I wake up.
The zombie is different than the werewolf, the vampire.
Right.
It's different than all the other things because it's not a thinking thing. It's basically
No.
a driven thing.
Mob thing.
Yeah, well, no, it comes down to survivalism, right? So like it's
Yeah.
this, but it's also I Am Legend, it's Invasion of the
Yeah.
Body Snatchers.
Yes.
It all comes down to you, and
Yeah.
I'm a social being, and I don't like that shit. I want to hang out.
Right.
I'm sure there's a bunch of guys like Bear Grylls. He'd do great. I don't want to
right.
drink my own piss in a tree.
Right.
A good one
Yeah,
like
but-
these is a vampire one. It's called
This
Snake
is-
Land. It's a really good.
Roman, you're
um,
spoiling it. You're spoiling the end.
What? I'm just going through the
These
damn.
clips.
I
I
don't
know,
know that I'm
but they're
doing anything.
spoiling
I'm
the
just
end
going
of it.
through the clips.
Well,
It's all your
I
fault,
don't
Roman.
know what's happening.
He's
We all know
Fine,
that. We all
I'm
know
in
that
trouble.
Bear
I've seen
Grylls
the
would,
movie. Don't need to
he
see
would
it.
die.
That's why Jacob's
because
using words.
we all know Bear Grylls would die because he wouldn't have any elephant dung to squeeze water out of
Right.
in the city.
No thanks.
Nice.
You're like, you can get that shit in bottles, right? Like
Yeah.
he's like squeezing water out of a dog turd on the street, and you're like, Bear, you're embarrassing me.
Please stop. Please stop.
Yeah, that's not the bear they
We
choose.
got time for about one more film. Sammy, you got to jet out in like a second.
Yeah.
Who else has a movie?
I've got.
Let's,
Yeah, I've got one.
Well, let Dempsey go.
Yeah, let
it's
Dempsey go.
Dempsey's up.
Yes.
all right. Yeah. Dempsey, what do you got?
Okay, well, real fast, I have a couple of honorable mentions because I chose a whole bunch of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one up. Friday the 13th, Part 6. He actually comes back as a zombie.
Oh yeah,
he is
totally
a zombie
does.
the whole movie. And you already brought this up earlier, but Resident Evil, the first one, especially the first one. But my movie that I want to talk about is a movie from the 80s
Friday the
called
13th.
Night of the Comet.
Yes, sir.
Shit, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping
Everyone
it was Night of
loves
the
this
Comet or
movie.
Return of the Living Dead. One of those
right.
two.
Right. Yeah, Night
this
of
movie
Night
is
of the Comet is such a great movie. Like,
It's so much fun.
oh, agreed. Yeah, this is great. It's a hoot the whole time. It's just like the girls go shopping in the middle of the movie. Like the one girl gets beat up by her stepmom, and then the next day wakes up and her mom's like a pile of ash in the street.
Yeah.
She's wearing a freaking cheerleader outfit for the rest of the movie.
You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, and there's a
Everything's all
lot
right.
of sweet shots in this movie too.
Yes.
Especially like they just showed one where like the city is just like red,
Right.
and it's because of it's because of the lighting. But yeah, oh yeah, the gunfight in the mall, that part was sweet. Yeah, this movie's awesome.
Yeah. The guys come on the radio, the overhead PA system, and they're so over the top evil. Like, the guys in the mall, yeah.
Attention
I want to
shoppers.
say this without sounding edgy too. For some reason, to me, black zombies look scarier to me, and I think it's because of the skin pigmentation. Like it's more unsettling to me.
Right.
Well, they did that in Shaun of the Dead. That's the one they focused on because it was very, very creepy.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
I don't know how to see. Yeah, look at that red haze that's over the city.
Are the
No,
zombies
they did a
smart
great
in
job with
this?
this.
Yeah, they're people that
Kinda.
are slowly disintegrating into
Right.
sand.
Right.
Oh, because of the comet, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so it lasts for what, maybe a week or something, where the comet's going past.
Yeah, it's something like that.
And
Yeah, the
basically
first-
anybody who goes outside or was out there looking at it, because
Right.
it's a big to do. Everybody, let's go look at the comet. And they all,
And
that's
they
them.
all
That's
are.
what's left.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't want to get in and spoil anything of it. If you haven't watched it, I mean, do yourself a favor. It's a
Hey,
lot
what's
of fun.
Commander
Eric
Chicote
Estrada.
doing there?
Yep. I know, right?
Yep. It's just your normal truck driving Hispanic
It-
dude who happened to live through it.
The
They don't even
Voyager
explain how he
got
lived
sent
through
back
it.
in time again. You know,
Yeah, right, really.
they're always going back in time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We lose.
Did
Uh-oh.
you see that lingerie
Uh-oh.
diaper she was wearing?
Girls used to wear like things like this. It was a long
Hello.
time ago.
Yeah. Wasn't
Yeah,
that chick married to Steven Seagal?
No.
That poor
No,
woman.
that was what's her face? Kelly
Oh,
LeBron.
Kelly LeBrock.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird
Ooh,
science.
Raisin Bran.
Yeah, look at that box.
Oh yeah, that's when they
Ooh.
still like took pictures of the cereal and put it on the front.
Right. Yeah, I love how at the beginning she's worried about getting all the top scores on the video games. She's like, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
so annoying that somebody's name is up here besides mine." The guy tries to give her money, and she's like, "I'm not a prostitute."
This is
after
definitely
everybody turns
a
ash
movie like
sand.
that's fun
Yeah.
to throw on with you have like a couple friends over, crack some beers, and because it doesn't take itself like super seriously either.
Yes.
Right.
Like it,
Right.
it's a great movie. I'm glad someone mentioned this. This was going to be one of my picks as well.
Yeah. Such a good one. Definitely
Yep.
in my top 10 of this style, certainly. Like easily.
Yeah,
There you go, Sandy.
yeah, but I would say it was like I think it's I don't know. They always give it way more sunken eyes. It's something. There's something.
No, it's
there.
unnerving.
Mm-hmm.
Shadows. The shadows.
Fucking clowns.
Yep.
Look at that guy though. That's fucking
Yep.
horrible
Yeah.
too. I
That's
mean, these
police
are all
brutality
that's all
right
good
there.
stuff.
Yeah, and
I love
I'm
how
into
they're-
And
the
this is a movie that
cheerleader
most
with
of
the
you may have
music.
not heard of
Yeah.
because of the era.
I had never heard of this movie.
But
Oh,
oh,
you
yeah,
gotta
this
check it
didn't
out
do
for sure.
especially
Gotta watch
well. it didn't break the box office or anything, but man,
It was a
it's
big
such a good movie.
video.
Yeah, when it went to like HBO and shit, yeah, it
Yes,
became a huge hit.
Right. Cult classic, I believe they would call it.
Well, it's
I
like
think
All
Copa
right.
nailed it.
you know.
Copa nailed
All
it.
right, fellas, I hate to stream and run.
Right on. Well, it's nice hanging out.
No, all right, we're
Yeah,
about
man.
at yawn time anyway, sir. So, Sammy, what do you got coming up? Can you rattle that off real fast, buddy?
Oh yeah, I'm just heading to Gooch's channel, and then I think after that I am done for the week. So I've been
Big announcement tonight, right?
Yeah, but I do have an announcement on Gooch's channel, and no, I'm not transitioning or anything like that. Maybe next time.
Spoilers,
maybe
man.
Zach's could play his theme song for you.
There you go.
Yeah, no, that's why he plays it. He's the only one who knows my gender identity. But no, everything's good. I'm just gonna be normal. So
Nice.
take it easy.
Yeah.
Peace.
Right on,
It's easy.
Sammy.
Take it
Good one.
twice.
Bye, guys.
For Sammy.
We'll see you next week, brother. All right, and with that, we're going to do our wrap ups because this was fun. We got exposed to a lot of good movies tonight, and even Mando brought forth a good movie, which is shocking.
And no lions.
By all stretches of the imagination. I know you're right here. I understand.
The Lion King's a
I
zombie.
mean,
Because,
they did a zombie.
no, yeah.
Well, he did
We have
come
a
back
lot
to
of things
life
right
in a
now that I
cloud.
want to go watch. That I know I'm going to get in trouble if I go watch. So let's. So I want to say thank you to everyone on the panel and in the chat tonight. This was a fun show. And Shield Wall was right. I enjoy these a lot because we really get to explore a lot of different things within genres that we like. So it's a hoot. So
Hey,
we're going to go around here. We're going to say
fast.
our. Oh yeah, what do you got? What do you got? What do you
Real
got?
fast. Reanimator.
Ah, yes.
Just want to throw that out there. If you haven't
It's a
seen
classic.
it, go watch it. It's a good one. Seriously, it's worth the
Yeah,
hype.
and if you haven't seen Reanimator at this point in your life, I don't know what you're doing.
Right. Agreed. But yeah, sorry to
Not
interrupt.
Pride of Reanimator. Don't watch Pride of Reanimator. Reanimator
Right,
is
just
really
the first one.
So Shield Wall, my brother, what do you have coming up, my friend?
Hey, thanks for having me on. Yeah, I like this this format because we can really easily keep it to the 2-hour mark if we want. And it's a lot of fun to talk about. What do I got coming up on Tuesday of next week? I will be on Jacob Ironside's channel, and we will be going over the movie Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah.
love Sleepy
Yeah.
Hollow so much.
That's a great
Christina
one.
That's one of
Ricci
my
has my heart.
favorites.
Ricci.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
Richie.
Yep.
Oh.
It's a surprisingly good movie.
it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
Christopher
there's a lot to
Walken
that.
is
The
actually
cast is
terrible.
fantastic as well.
But yeah, thanks for having me on.
Right on, pal. Ninja
Oh.
James Harris. What is
Hello.
coming up in your life,
Look at
sir?
that.
And look at that thing. My God, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Thank
That
you.
is-
I'm actually going to take this out to next month, November 30th. I'll be heading up to Tokyo for 2 conventions. One is Japan Comic Art Expo. I'll have a booth there, and I'll be selling all of my original work, prints, merchandise, and doing
Oh, right on.
commissions. And then after that one's over, a week later, I've got Tokyo Comic Con. So I'll be taking this guy up there to try to
Oh,
Cool.
hell
tell
yeah.
people.
That's
Um,
beautiful,
what's that?
James.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you. Yeah, I was gonna do something like from a movie or whatever, but I thought I'll just do my whole original thing. People like that as well. So
Yeah.
so I've been doing a lot of promotion with my work right now. I'm actually able to talk about this publicly. So I got a contract with Cryptozoic. They do trading cards and stuff like
Oh,
that.
cool.
And I posted this up on Twitter or whatever. But my first gig I got with them was Batman Dark Knight's Metal. So I
Oh,
did
hell yeah.
I did sketch cards, 70 sketch cards for them, and now I've got my artist proof cards approved, so I can show them to the public. This is actually the first time I've ever shown them publicly. So
Oh,
here's
nice.
some like Joker,
Oh, wow.
like this
hello.
is the Dark Knight's Metal, and you can find them on the Cryptozoic website. So I got like that and a Batman and
Oh, yeah,
another
dude.
Joker.
Nice.
Sweet.
Joker was like this, and there's the the Batman
There
Who
he
Laughs.
is. Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah. So these are ones that I'm going to put up for sale. As of I'll be putting these up for sale later. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And there's another Batman.
Oh
and
my
another
God,
Batman.
dude.
Yeah. So I've got
Cool.
yeah, I got these ones coming out, and I'm actually working on some Star Wars ones right now. I'm finishing those up today. Man, it's been a lot of work. So be on the lookout for that. As far as streaming, I can't stream any of these sketch card stuff I work on because I can't show those until I get the public the AOK from the company. So unfortunately, I'm not doing a lot of live streaming as of late, but be on the lookout for some sketch card updates and some Tokyo Comic Con. Yeah, thank you.
Right on, dude.
Thanks
Well,
again for having me on.
joining us
Awesome
this week.
discussion, and I'm going to go check out that. What was that 80s movie that we just talked about right now? That last
Night
one?
of the Comet.
Night of the Comet.
Night of the Comet. I'm going to go check that out. That looks really cool.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Thanks again for having me on.
Mando, what do you have coming up, dear girl?
That's a tough act to follow.
Yeah,
You're muted.
Besides being muted.
Not much, to be honest. Sorry. Forgot that I muted myself because I muted myself earlier because people were saying there was an echo. It wasn't me.
It wasn't.
So I'm gonna hurt you.
Like, I've heard that song before.
It wasn't me. Yeah, nothing much going on. I think I'm gonna eventually try and start doing my gaming streams again. But yeah, just you'll see me either here on Jacob's channel, possibly doing D&D some days, and yeah, just I'll be back eventually. One of these days.
Right on. No, it's okay. It's okay. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. And Jacob Ironside is taunting you with his zombie lion. Blair to Blair, what do you have coming up, my friend?
You can catch me on Mondays with the creative blue collar and Roman when you do the late to the news or the Monday mixtape. We're bringing it back sometimes now. Last week we had Pink Pam 86 on. That was really
That was a
great.
good show. That was a really good show.
And next week I'll be here. We're going to be talking about monsters next week.
Nice.
So yeah,
Yes,
check that out.
sir. Dempsey,
Yes.
thank you for being here tonight, my friend. It is always good to have you here. What do you have coming up, my brother?
Let's see. I'm going to be on tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a show with Ryan Roger Athay. Do the Tangent King podcast over there on Fridays. Then on Sundays we do Old White Road, reality based. Let's see. I'm going to be on here coming up a week from now, doing the monster stream, but I'll be in costume. Hey, check these out.
The Monster Bash.
And what do you think about that?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Ooh,
Hang
yeah.
on.
Oh,
Keep
look
that
at
up,
those
keep
guys.
that up. Fuck yeah.
My boy.
Cool.
No, Michael
Love
Myers.
I have, we have Michael Myers and Pinhead and
Oh, hello.
Leatherface.
Oh yeah.
And we're using them as the Nightmare Titans in Dungeons and Dragons. Which I don't know if you know much about Dungeons and Dragons, but the minis are like this.
Yeah.
So these guys are giant generals in hell. But yeah, that's the reason I got them. Plus, I love horror. So, but yeah,
Baby.
that's my stuff. Let's see. I've got an
Nice,
album
dude.
coming out on Halloween. Me and
Fuck
my
yeah.
son were doing a small little bit of stuff, nothing too crazy, but it just new things to put out. And other than that, thanks for having me. I had a great time talking about this stuff. Love nerding out with you guys. I have nobody else to do it with. So thanks for the event, man. I appreciate it.
Right on.
Oh,
And
and
our
I wish
good-
you all luck and fortune.
I have half of that. It's usually bad. Jacob Ironside, what do you have coming up, young sir?
Yes. I actually just searched zombie lion movie and found a movie called Zombies. It's a zoo where the lions turn into zombies.
Oh wow.
Is that the picture
yeah,
you have on your profile
yeah,
right now?
yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I'll be next week is Tuesday.
Oh, it shouldn't exist. Oh, it's so good. Sorry. I'm just waiting for Amanda to watch this and be like,
Right.
You guys missed last week when you guys were doing werewolves. You should have talked about Sleepwalkers, the Stephen King movie where they're like werecat people. They're like lion people.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Forgot about that.
I don't remember that, but to
How
be
about
fair,
Dr. Moreau?
I
Would that
drink a
count?
lot. So
Oh yeah.
Dr. Moreau. That movie was terrible. Sorry.
Oh my god, the 1970 76, 78, 77, I don't remember. The one with Michael York is fucking really good. That's a very good movie. The one with
Brando
is not. That's actually fucking one of the worst movies ever made. It's so
Right.
bad.
Famously
Homer
hard
and
to work
Brando.
with in that movie.
Well, yeah, he wouldn't bathe and he kept wearing that little hat with the ice in it. It was just very strange. Anyway, we digress. So thank you everyone for hanging out with us tonight. Again, thank you to this wonderful panel and to the chat.
Hey,
you make
I
it
didn't
so much
finish,
fun
man.
for us to do these shows.
Hello,
Jacob?
Stuck.
I didn't finish. I didn't
I thought you were done.
plug my stuff.
Oh, sweet chocolate Jesus,
I just
Jacob.
said Zoomies, the Zombie movie.
That's all you did. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to
Yeah,
say.
exactly. We just got caught up in the lion zombie.
Yeah, the lions.
Yep.
So Tuesday, Tuesday, Sleepy Hollow. I'll be back here for the monster show, and I'll be showing an artwork. I don't know if y'all remembered, but I did a polls last week or a couple weeks ago.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
I did.
yeah.
Picking what mixture of monster you would want, and I'll be showing that off next week on here. So.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
And I especially want to thank James for this.
Wow, that looks
You don't get this on all the
great.
shows, folks.
Right.
Look
Right.
at that.
I wish I had a bigger
That's him
camera.
Just working for 2 hours while we're doing the show, and this is original. This is all out of his brain. And man, look at that thing. That's just beautiful, James.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So again, thanks to the panel. Thank you to the chat. You guys make everything so much fun for us. Please like and subscribe if you're watching it now, if you're watching it later, because God knows the channel can use it. So next week at Thursday, 5 Pacific Standard, which we are always on at, we are doing the Monster Show. Monsters being not a vampire, not a werewolf, not a zombie, not ghost or possessed person. So it's that other category. And there's a lot of stuff out there that can fill that, that hole. When I say it like that, it sounds kind of grotesque, and I don't like that, but that's where we are. So we're doing monsters next week, and that's going to be our big Halloween wrap-up. That's going to be on Halloween night, folks. So I'm doing costume that night. I think Dempsey is doing costume as well.
Indeed.
So other panelists who are going to be here, you're certainly welcome to do so because it's going to be the big night.
Maybe I'll wear my Mando helmet.
I'll just pull a Wednesday Addams.
Oh, there you go.
So thank you again, everyone who has been hanging out with us tonight. And until next time, fuck my life. You want to press the right thing, but you wander over and then you're over the completely wrong thing. Anyway, until next time, be kind.
You